All right, we in it. How it be? I messed it up. Oh no!
Go back.
Send it back.
Go back. Go to starting soon.
There we go. How it be? How it is, everybody? Welcome in and welcome back.
We're doing great today.
Yeah, we're off to a great start. Hi, we're playing Terraform. The illustrious Ben is not with us tonight. Big sad. But will be with us on the next week. Very excited. We have an old haunt of Levy to get to, a nice little town called Middle Mist. Very excited. If you guys want to get caught up, you can head over to the YouTube, Jake and Feffers, and if you would like to join our community, hit up the Discord. Last we left off, the party had a little bit of a mini one-shot on the last week, where they delved into this sunken dwarven ruin to find a chess player, and they were successful. A couple of interesting artifacts came out of that for the party, as well as a new friend was made. What we're gonna say is that Thylo is still back there playing chess with maybe the elemental. But for now, I'm Sir Feffers. Thank you for being here. I'm very excited. We are moving into Amirda, the soft range, the oldest hills. Let me throw it over to Pod.
Wow, thanks. Hi, everybody. I'm Pod. No, I'm actually GoodGriefGeorge, and my character's name is Pod. They are a changeling, grave cleric, soul knife rogue. Pretty sure that's what it is. I don't know. Someone can post it there, and they'll say there. Thank you, Nightbot. Anyway, yeah, you can follow me on all the things. I go to a lot of conventions dressed as Agent 47. And I've got a lot of Avatar Legends stuff in the works at various conventions as well. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, that's it. I just want to jump into it. So go ahead, Dorky.
Hello, I can hear. Hi. I am that dorky cosplayer. You can find me on all the things. The links. Check out everybody. We all do content and do things. I'm playing Levy, the monk warlock Storm Genasi individual girl. Yes, that is who I am. Taylor.
A well-oiled machine we are.
You're doing great today.
Woo! All right. I've missed 2 weeks, so let's not pretend that I'm going to do any better. Hi, everyone. I'm Taylor and Tracy. You can find me absolutely everywhere as Taylor and Tracy. I am a content creator, and I am GM and story writer for the LARP Heinefall, and I also help with the Voyage North, which brings people up to the Giants LARP Bico up in Canada. I'm also going to be going on the D20 cruise, where I will be hosting my Cut Purse game, which is a real-time, real-life thieving stealth game where people on the cruise ship will be going around trying to steal from each other's coin purses. And it's going to be super chaotic and super fun. I play Eshna, the Circle of the Stars druid, and she's been just kind of running her stress off and trying to calm down about all the stuff that she's learned.
We made you a horse on the little mini one shot that you weren't a part of.
Oh, sweet. I was a horse. Cool.
Just
I love being a horse. Yeah, horse girl to the max. Yeah, I'm good. Who needs to go? Jake?
Hello, I'm Critfail Jake. You find me on TikTok and Instagram. I play Anarian, the Fallen Asimar Twilight Cleric. Yeah. Went to a dungeon, fought a giant serpent thing. I don't remember what it was, but it was crazy. And he kills it, and it was super fun. And he got a cloak with a bat, which Levy then smacked him out of the sky. So yeah, let's do it.
Let's get this.
Also, want to note, I won that chess match. And
You
I was the one who could do it. Levy is the brains of the operations.
We sent you our
Just saying.
smartest, but you weren't prepared for our dumbest, and I'm the
Yep.
dumbest of them all.
Yep, absolutely. Sometimes you need the dumbest to just get in there and get it done. I don't know what to say.
All right, so chat, I am currently posting pictures because I forgot to send them to my mod. Sorry, Dells. Of the terrain that the party is now venturing into. I think I'm too quiet. There we go. But these vibes. Slowly, the party starts making their way out of the sunken mire that is the wetlands. Trees start appearing along the sides, and you can see this nice mountain range appearing on the horizon, and for lack of a better word, it looks pink. It's just pink as far as you can see into this area. And the more you travel in, the more you see all of these beautiful orchids and all of these stunning pink petals just falling all over the place. And as you move in, the kind of soft pale green grass, you can see even some of the stone jutting out. Some of the cliff face of these mountains are also pink. It's just pink. If you guys want to see more pictures, you can head over to the Discord. Let's get to the party. Levy, these are your stomping grounds. Some of these winding roads you are familiar with. What's kind of going through Levy's head? Because mixed memories, for sure, as far as emotions go.
Overall, I would say she's very happy, actually.
Okay.
She does have some sad memories there, but she also remembers this as where her mother grew up. Like, this was where her mother was, and she did spend some time there with Eshna for a short period of time afterwards. So she loved being able to show Eshna around at that time, and when she was a child, she could only show so much, and now she's an adult. She can be a real tour guide. And so she's just like, oh yeah, I know everything we're supposed to do, and now I'm old enough, so that one room that I couldn't go into, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna find out what was in there. In that other place, yep, go in there. So she's got all these like thoughts of how it was then. So there's slight nerves about it's been a long time. She doesn't know how much things will change or not, so
Yeah.
mix of things.
Party, as you guys are moving through these woods, getting denser and denser, and the inspiration I took from was the Blue Ridge Mountains. I used to live in Asheville, North Carolina, and they're not these massive, crazy high mountains that are super austere. They're more like they're more like worn down because they're so old. And so what you're seeing is not quite hills, but these really, really gentle mountains, these really sloping, rounded mountains. And as you're weaving through some of these passes, you begin to look up and you start seeing really nice mansions just kind of tucked away with high walls. Just these various estates, summer homes of various gentry and nobility. And you're kind of looking around, and it just seems quiet and just kind of empty. Every now and then you'll hear like a gong or like the sound of a bell, like a town bell almost, and it's some monastery that's tucked away within these lands. This place is known for having multiple different monasteries funded by the nobility. Let's get a D100s.
Yeah, but only because you asked so nicely.
54.
54, okay. Down the middle.
86.
86.
You're welcome, everybody.
Better than your 97 last round.
You right.
20.
44. 44 for Levy, and you said 20, Pod?
20. It almost was a 100. It just like finished rolling past that 0 to get to the 20.
Okay.
One time you don't want that.
You guys are going along this way, this winding path. You're looking for Eviosa, the air djinn. You have no idea where that would be. All you know is that the Circle of the Silver Bastion is found on the Silver Road. This one's made of gray cobblestone. And you keep moving along in the... Excuse me. Party turns. And out from behind a tree, this Harangon, this kind of raggedy looking homeless wanderer, crunchy Harangon kind of looks over and goes, "Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I was just passing by and heard multiple people coming through and thought I would hide, and as you guys got nearer and closer, I thought maybe you weren't just ruffians or aggressors, and thought I would come out and see if you had any food to spare, by any chance, if there was any kindness to be had."
We're definitely not one of those things.
Oh.
And I'm sure we can find some food to share with you. Absolutely.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
What's your name?
Oh, you can call me Marrow.
Marrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of unkempt, shock white rabbit person. Just kind of patchy and dirty. Just very much in contrast to the rest of your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Marrow, where are you coming from?
Oh,
Bud, and I'll hand him some rations.
Oh, thank you very much. Just inhales it completely. I don't really have a from or a to. I just kind of go. It's one of those things. I don't like civilization much. I try to stay out in the woods where things make a little more sense. I'm not very bright.
This makes sense to you.
Yeah, kinda.
Where do you normally get your food or
I mean,
bathe
I'm
or
not
take care of
picky.
yourself?
He pulls out like a dead rat that's half consumed raw.
I'm going to take the dead rat and
Oh.
I'm going to trade it for more rations.
Oh, that is quite kind.
I look towards Pod.
What
Try one of these.
What is it?
Literally a goat cheese stick.
Goat cheese.
It's one of my chef treats.
Kind of unpeels it, takes a bite. His ears go from floppy to boing. Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, thank you.
He looks like he's about to just scarf it, and then pauses and like wraps it back up and tucks it away. Thank you so much. Wow.
Marrow, you would probably have quite a bit of luck actually in the town. You tell one good joke and they'll give you money, food, snacks, sometimes
Well,
jewels.
There's a town nearby.
Hmm. You didn't know?
Yeah.
No.
Do you just wander without a map? Just kind of.
Yeah, I just
Well,
kind
where
of
it goes?
follow the
Ah.
stars, and if it's raining, I dig a hole.
Well, that's very creative. You
Yes.
have quite the nature skills.
I learned from a very far off land how to live on the land, as it were. But
So you
I
do
try-
have a from.
maybe.
Well, we all have to have a from. I was worried you'd lost your memory or something.
You're right. I there's a far off. There's a place that's very warm and fiery. and it's not a nice place, and it's not a good place at all. It's the Ash Mountains. It's across the ocean a ways, but this place is much nicer.
It sounds it, yeah.
Well, you'll actually have quite a bit of luck if you go just over this mountain here to the south. She's pointing the opposite way of where the town is, and actually towards one of the monasteries.
Okay.
Right over there, if you just explain that you need a little food, maybe a place to stay, you should be set. You should be good to go.
They're not gonna do weird things to me. Make me do weird stuff.
No. They might try and talk to you sometimes about religion or culture, but they won't make you do anything. Yeah, I know. But you can just say, no, I'm good, thank you, though, and you'll be fine.
Okay. All right, well, thank you so much, all of you. May you have the blessings of the wildfire or whatever. I'm gonna be on my way. He literally finger guns and kind of gathers himself up. Nervously kind of keeping an eye on you guys, scratching a little bit.
Bye.
And then he just kind of fades away into the trees.
Safe travels, I guess.
There was like a moment when he snapped and finger gunned that I was like, huh!
It's
Okay.
fight!
Kill him!
Fired up spellcasters. I know what's going on.
Smite.
About 10 minutes later, you guys are moving through the path, and these two monks
No.
come down and go, very sorry to interrupt. Did you see a rabbit person? Did a rabbit
The
person
second
come
time
through
something
here?
just jumped on me. Can I start killing people soon?
No,
This is ridiculous. All
no.
people jumping in.
They both like go on the back foot and take these weird poses you've never seen before. What the monk would recognize as kind of martial, but in a form that you've never seen before.
There have been a couple of bunnies. Is there one you're looking for in particular?
Yes, kind of disgusting and off-putting, and kind of unkempt.
It looks like this, and then just into that form, but with the mustache.
Precisely.
Why?
He's been stealing shit.
Yeah.
What? That's
very-
crazy. I never would have thought.
He keeps moving around throughout these mountains, and we keep losing him, and he keeps sneaking into various monasteries and just stealing things and just painting stuff and rude gestures all over the place. He's a bit of a nuisance, and we are trying to put an end to it. We're worried that he'll start moving on to some of these nicer estates and start vandalizing them.
Well, I can tell you exactly where he is for the right price.
We don't have much on us, I'm afraid. We don't really acquire
I'll take a
wealth.
deposit.
They kind of look at each other with raised eyebrows.
Was entered that way.
If you believe that.
Insight check of 17. Are you telling the truth, Bod? Yeah? No? I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah?
telling the truth.
All right. Well.
Walk back out of the heron gun form.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck, you two.
They start booking it in that direction. Not full on sprint, but kind of a quickened pace.
Pod?
Look, it's a law. If they're really doing what they're supposed to, if they were breaking the law and they were gonna get caught.
Lebby, why would you want to? We're right outside of town. You don't need to beg the monks or bribe the monks or threaten the monks. I mean, goodness.
Or
A
con
lot
the
of-
monks.
A lot of the kids I knew growing up who were on the paths to being monks in the monasteries were not good people. They deserve it.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
Plus, we don't know if they were actually telling the truth.
Also true.
I couldn't tell, but I was kind of planning on one of you guys.
I was just looking out for us. Honestly, I don't want
Yeah,
to cause any problems with whatever law enforcement we have around the city. I don't really care about that creature.
I mean, as soon as I saw it, I just minded my pockets because I assumed you would be stealing things. So it's not really.
Absolutely.
Everyone check their pockets for me. Everyone has everything.
I was like, sketchy dude shows up. Like,
I pointed at it, I'm like, I'm not checking my pockets because I sent you a DM personally
Yeah, I saw
telling
it.
you before. I was like, that's in my pockets. You played this stuff too many times.
I'm letting it be known that I'm watching my pockets.
In our other
I
campaign, every small child that we come across will steal from our pockets. So any NPC that comes up, it's like, not today.
and can we all just agree, just to make sure I'm on the right train of thought here, wagon of thought, whatever. We're not gonna kill anyone unless provoked. Should we just make that rule now, Pod, in answer to your earlier question?
All right, so if we are provoked, if we get surprised again, I can start killing people.
No, no.
Provoking
Provoked
isn't
as in-
surprising.
Provoked as in one
Very
of them
different.
tries to stab us, not just draws a sword, but is like moving to stab or moving to punch.
Well, that's just silly. Why would you wait until someone attacks first when you can do the attacking prior to make sure that you don't get hurt?
They have a point.
Because
But if we're ready for it, then we can catch them off balance as they attack and attack first.
Plus, we're also better than them, most likely, anyways. Are you worried about letting them get one hit in?
I don't know. I've just guess I've been raised differently.
A bell goes
one
off.
thing you guys need to know.
I love you. I love you so much.
This town is full of wanderers and rich people. A lot of people come in, a lot of people go out, and the rich like to visit and have a good time. So just be careful.
Did we expect you to be hanging around, or will you be running off doing cons the entire time?
Sort of like starts to look at Eshna. I'll be hanging around.
She like starts to make the and puts it down.
They'll all be safe because well, I mean, I'll have to check the local information kiosk, but I'm pretty sure there won't be any missions for me.
I actually never got caught for any of my cons. She actually did get caught for her cons, but they just like they were harmless, so nobody ever like pursued her for it. So, in her head though, never was caught.
About a couple of hours pass by as you are moving along. At one point, Eshna, you're walking and the cobblestone under your foot wiggles, and you kind of look, and out pops a little elemental turtle-like cobblestone, and kind of starts scampering away.
I'm gonna pick it up and help it get across the street. Just be like, oh, let me help. You're okay.
Wait, no, I want to keep
you.
it.
Why?
Okay.
Because
I'll
it's
just pick
so adorable.
Okay, yes.
You
Pick
go-
up
you
the
go
cobblestone circle and I just put it on Pod's shoulder.
It's like a brick, a little gray brick. It's got 6 little stubby legs, no face, no nothing, just chilling, and it fearfully grips onto your shoulder.
Like a lot of hair there as well, then get tangled in.
Starts making a little nest.
Oh, I'm gonna call you Stubby.
Aw.
I think that's
So
a perfect
cute.
name.
Go ahead and roll persuasion
I
or
like
animal
that, Bod.
handling to calm
Oh
Stubby.
no.
Can I help with that? Because I'm
Does
right
it have
there.
intelligence?
Guidance.
So advantage on your roll if you want.
It's
Does it
got
have
It's
intelligence?
got a very, very, very base intelligence.
Otherwise, if I'm allowed to roll, I have 8 plus 8.
You've got guidance and advantage.
21 animal handling.
Okay.
Nice.
You now have a little cobblestone elemental friend.
Why is animal handling wisdom? I don't. Okay, all right, that's fine. You'd think it would be charisma,
Yeah,
but
I
okay.
would think it'd
all
be
right.
charisma.
A
Okay.
turtle?
Okay, cool.
Stone turtle?
Yo.
Yeah.
Dumpy.
Oh, because Ranger?
All right, I'm happy the rest of the game. It's fine. I'm happy the rest of the season. Satisfied. This thing's gonna last 5 more minutes, but still, I'm satisfied with the rest of
Yeah.
it.
It's gonna go
Season.
poof.
As they're making their way in, Levy wants to kind of give everybody the lowdown on who everyone is.
Okay.
If there's any like people that she knows are kind of like no good, like those people, like just
Okay.
kind of giving all the information.
So, the town of Middle Mist. Middle Mist, is that right? Yeah.
Sounds right.
The town of Middle Mist is so small it doesn't actually have a name. The people call it Middle Mist simply so they have something to refer to. It is under the protection of the nobility, in the form of the various monasteries can be called upon for defense. Very rarely does that kind of thing happen. No one ever really comes out here. The various estates of the nobility is how this tiny little town of Middle Mist functions, because it's infrequent that someone will be there. Think of it like a summer home. They can't keep an entire staff on retainer. It just doesn't make any sense. And so they have this town that they'll constantly be hiring to help come in and throw parties or clean it up. And so kind of like one staff that is just like this little village that is networking and staying afloat through all of the various estates. Levy's, do you want to talk a bit about what your mom used to do, or is that kind of stuff you want to reveal later?
I feel like maybe with time it would have kind of been revealed that Levy learned all her dancing from her mom. So that was how they made ends meet. Was her mom started as a performer in the town. She was a very notable performer, so she made really good money.
Mm-hmm.
They made enough during the on season that when the Royals all went, they were good until they came back. So she knows a lot of people through that, a lot of the performers. So yeah, she'll kind of like speak on it, but it won't be totally new information.
NPCs of note. Ani is kind of the elder of the town. Very old lady aunt, insists that she's your aunt kind of vibes, just goes by Ani. Generally makes a lot of the decisions, unofficial running of the town. Boa is an Iwan-T, kind of a keep to himself barkeep. There's a single inn in town. Kos, the Minotaur, kind of the local single muscle of listens to Ani. And Seven being this kind of this
Org lady.
What's that?
Org lady.
No, a young cripple who works on pottery in their spare time. A young boy, maybe probably a bit older by now, but as Levy remembers, just this kind of quiet, nervous individual who tried to stay out of the way. And more to come from that. As the party continues, you begin to hear a waterfall. And as you kind of round the bend, kind of nestled in a little ravine of 3 different mountains, you kind of come on and you can look down into this town. Very quaint, only a couple of buildings with a few other buildings kind of farther off, tucked away. Levy, to your surprise, there is now a water mill that you've never seen before, cranking away underneath the waterfall of this river that flows through the town. Simple gate, The fortifications are very minimal. You don't really even see any guards or anything like that. Just a quietly thriving little town tucked away in Amirda.
And is this the on or off season?
This is the off
curiosity.
season.
Yeah, okay. The quiet little town. I was like, I'm making sure I'm in the right thought process. Yeah, and just saying, you do not want to piss off Koss. That never goes well. Just saying. Koss can take a joke, but there's a fine line. I discovered that. So just so you know, and if Aunt tells you to do something, you do it. You just do it. If you're not gonna do it, you don't tell her that. You leave saying you're gonna do it, and just hope she can't find you within like a 24-hour period, because that's about when her anger like goes away. So.
All right. Slowly, the party starts going down into the town. You see some kids running around and kind of playing tag. You do see Koss. Koss has aged. He's still this massive hulking minotaur, but he's got kind of a belly now, and his beard is all gray. And he's just kind of leaning. He's just kind of posted up next to the gate, kind of nodding off. And as the party approaches, he... Hello. And he does like a... He pulls out some spectacles, and they're really small on his big minotaur head. Levi?
Hello.
Oh.
Were you sleeping on the job?
Levi! And goes for a big hug.
Obviously, hugs Koss back.
Picks you up. Hello.
How
Long
have
time.
you been?
Oh, I'm fine. Hello.
Yeah, Oh, yes, my friends! And you remember Eshna, of course. But...
Of course.
Of course. Good to see you.
I just lean over to Pod. He's fine.
looks down to the changeling.
This is Pod.
Boo!
No! Like
Back into Harangon form.
I am sorry. Hello.
Koss-
It extends a hand.
Koss, please don't do that again.
Okay, well, are you all right? Have you been having run into trouble? You seem a little jumpy.
So much trouble. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Shapeshifter.
Yes.
Never seen one of those. Hi.
And this is Anarian, Pod's brother.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you.
Welcome to Middle Mist. It's I wouldn't be surprised, Levy, if you would think that nothing's changed, because nothing's changed.
Ha! That makes me happy to hear.
Yeah,
I know
well, aside
exactly
from
where
the
to
mill. The mill is nice.
I did see that.
Yeah, that's a guy came to town named Modric. He's cool. He's kind of serious, but it's okay. Him and Ani kind of have a bit of an understanding, because this way the town can be a little more independent, because a lot of the money comes in from the nobility, but then we have to send the money back out to the nobility for, food and shit. This way we get to put a little more in our pocket.
Smart.
That's what I heard. I don't know. I just smack people when they need smacking.
A very important job indeed.
No, I like it.
So how is Auntie? Is she
Ani,
still...
she's good. She's getting old. She's getting real old.
Yeah, I can't believe you're using glasses. If you're using glasses, then...
Puts them away. Oh,
No!
Oh, you look very
Still in my
distinguished.
prime. I don't know what you're talking about.
it was something different. It was different.
Yeah, it catches up to all of us, don't it? You look great, though. You too, Eshna. Eshna, you haven't
Thank
changed
you.
so much. You were
no.
very pretty, and you're still very pretty. Levy, you have.
Thank
Oh, wow.
I am finally grown up, so nobody can call me a kid anymore. Hey.
All right.
Easy, boy.
Well, if you need rooms, I'm sure the inn can help you out. I'm sure Boa can.
Also,
shit up.
we'll be having probably another friend joining us, so if you see like a very brainy looking person with glasses, really tall.
But with a lot of pockets.
Oh,
Kind
Lots
of
of pockets.
orange skin tone dish.
Yeah,
I'll keep an eye
that's-
out.
that's our friend. So, like, VIP status.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
And maybe keep somebody with him so he doesn't get in trouble,
Okay.
He's curious.
If you're vouching for him, I'm sure it's fine.
Yes, my word, it means so much.
All right, well, I gotta get back to my job. Sits back down.
Pleasure seeing you again.
I want to, as we're passing, try and sneak something from Kasa's pockets.
Okay, roll sleight of hand. It's gonna be a 17.
I'll help by
I got
doing one of these.
Okay.
I'll casually put a hand on her back for guidance.
Oh, yes.
Good lord.
Okay.
Pod doesn't
Okay.
know that they're helping. They're just doing it.
Well, I rolled on the first roll a 16, a 3 with the guidance, and my sleight of hand is +7.
Okay.
So
Nice.
Yeah.
26.
You walk away with his glasses.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep those. I'll walk backwards and go, "Hey, Kos, forget something?"
Oh. He tossed it.
Hey, you're out of touch. What? Turn around.
All right, moving into town. You hear people doing kind of busy work. You hear the mill kind of grinding away at grain and the like, or wheat. I don't know how mills work. But you can hear just people inside their homes doing busy work and making your way through town. You can see the tavern with a lantern hanging in the window. This is called Greenway. Little green lantern chilling. That's pretty much it. There's not even a sign.
Sorry, and this is the inn?
Yeah.
The tavern?
Yeah. What do you guys want to do in town? Oh, and the townhouse, like the big house where Ani chills, is kind of this really big tree that's been like hollowed out. Not anything mystical or magical. It's just a real big tree that someone just chipped away into and made kind of a treehouse kind of vibe. Big enough for the whole town to like gather inside of if they needed to and defend themselves or have a town meeting.
Well, we can see if anyone is gossiping about a gin nearby in the tavern, or see if Ani has heard anything about a gin nearby. So our options if we want, I guess.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that would be our best bet. I don't know if there will be much in terms of shopping right now, just because it's off season. So we might be out of luck there. But if we see something on the way that anyone wants to check out, yeah,
Right.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go do my job. Not that part of the job. Oh my gosh, Levy, come on, you can't trust me right now. My God.
Not when you say that. Not when you say that.
That is
Listen, I
rich.
have 2 jobs, okay? I do certain missions for the church, but it's mostly I do information gathering so that we keep the towns flowing with information. So if I do my job, then maybe we'll find some information on the JD as well. I don't know, depends on how much rumors are going on.
That sounds like a great idea, Pod.
Maybe.
Thank you, Esther. Some people respect what I do, and some people don't. But it's okay. You'll get there eventually.
So what
Pod,
is-
you don't go snooping around in a very small town. There's a tight-knit group, so maybe we should all go, if that's what you
Are
want
you
to do.
underestimating Pod's abilities,
Oh,
Levy?
no.
No, I'm
Pod warps back into the
underestimating
Heron
Pod's people skills. We just had to have a discussion with Pod on when to and not to kill. So,
all good points. All good points.
And we sorted that out, and we're all on the same page. So I
that
think
was
we're all
one
right.
thing that shouldn't have had to be sorted out, that needed sorting out.
The brick turtle Stubby is now like kind of like slowly sinks into the fur of the Heron as I transform into the Heron.
So cute.
Remind me again, what's a herringon?
Herringon is a
Unrelated.
rabbit
Rabbit
person.
person.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I'll be right back.
No, I'll go with you.
No, you won't. Skip
Yes,
away.
I will. Following.
All right, the two of you
Oh,
start a
what?
mad dash chase through town.
All right,
Let's
so I'm
get,
trying to lose you.
I'm gonna try and keep up.
Well, first of all, movement speeds. What's everyone's movement speeds?
I don't
30.
know.
30?
The monk should be faster.
Yeah,
45.
It's likely, but that. Go ahead, Taylor.
I was just a Herringon have different movement at all.
They don't get the racial benefits.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Never mind
Mm.
then.
It's likely, but we're still gonna roll for it. It's likely that Levy will be able to keep pace, but much.
I mean,
like...
I wouldn't be able to outrun them, but I would definitely be able to potentially stealth away.
But wouldn't I have advantage because hometown advantage?
If you lose her, you can then stealth. But first you gotta
Okay.
lose her because she's on your tail. So we're gonna get contested dex checks.
Which one? Do I get advantage because I know the town?
Nope.
Aww. You said just straight dex, right?
Yep.
I got 19 plus 3, 22.
No, not even close.
Not even close.
No, I rolled a 4 on the die.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, you're like, hi, you have to catch me first, and you do a little juke, and you run around a corner, and she's there.
I'm not used to this body. It's not quite as quick as should be.
Todd, I am totally fine with you doing your job. I'm also curious about what information can be gathered here.
All right, you can be the lookout. I do my job in private.
I'm gonna, while they're doing that, I'm gonna cast Flock of Familiars, and I'm gonna send like 3. I'll look around, and whatever little sparrows are singing and dancing in the trees, I'll send out 3 of the little sparrows. I'll keep one over Narian and me, and one over those 2, and the other one kind of just circling, and I'll bounce in and out of their eyeballs
We
to
got
check
the air
in.
support.
Just to check in
We
occasionally.
got birds in the skies. Okay. Pod, what does going off to get information and sell information look like?
In most cities, it involves using thieves' cant to search for purple pouches.
Right.
These purple pouches are just sort of like a secret. They just look like ordinary pouches, and some of them aren't even purple. They just have like a purple string, or they're just an odd color of some kind. It's just like the reference to the purple pouch being the information that it gets traded. Normally, inside of those things are various pieces of like items that represent what information needs to be traded. But unless you understand the thieves' cant of the church, you won't grasp what it is the items inside mean.
Right. Okay, so roll a investigation as you start puttering around town trying to find some signs. Levy,
That's
you're
much
watching him you get that he's looking around, but you don't know what he's doing. What they're doing.
I'm gonna say Herringon see him for this.
Okay.
Very aggressive guy. Let's see. That's a 19 on the die.
Okay.
So 23, 27, 27.
27. Okay. This is gonna take a while, but eventually, and we'll cut over to the other two. This takes a while, and you just to the point where you're starting to be like, do they not have an info broker in town? Like, is this so tucked away that it's just off the grid entirely from the social networking of information and criminal underbelly? And then you finally spot it on one of the houses in town. There's a small in this case carving in one of the door frames. It appears to be just a residence of some kind.
Would I know who lived here? Maybe not currently, but
someone lived here, but they clearly don't anymore. All the outside endowments are different, and we'll get to that in a second. Let me jump over to Anarian and Eshna. Anarian and Eshna, how long do you guys think you'll be in town for? Do you guys want to be getting rooms? Do you guys want to?
I would send up the sparrows, and then I would just kind of like look at Anarian, and I'm gonna put my arm out like to link arms so I can look through the bird's eyes. I'll just be like, shall we follow them at a leisurely speed?
Might as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
you
it's
guys
just
are
like
just
if
kinda
he's
following on
if
behind.
he's like if we're all in a tavern and Pod is off looking for stuff in a tavern, I would buy a drink while they're searching, or just things like that.
Okay,
Like
just relaxing a bit, kind of getting your feet under you, feeling out the town.
letting them do their job, letting them do what they're good at.
Yeah. Anarian, you're walking about, and a young man, kind of lean and narrow, kind of a swimmer vibes. You know what I mean? Kind of built. Looks like they're fast. And kind of a grayish cloak. Kind of walks by and goes, "Ah, you're new.
Just passing through.
Not a lot of visitors right now in this time."
So I've heard this is the off season, you call it?
Something like that. Yeah, we we get a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Crap. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we get hired point to point depending on who's in town. Name's Seven. Nice to meet you. Puts a hand out.
Denarian. Shake it.
Well, if you need
real-
anything, I've got
real quick.
yeah, go
I
ahead.
got his name when you described the NPCs. What was his blurb? What does
His
he do?
blurb was that he's a cripple, who is very shy and works on pottery. The person standing before you is not a cripple, and does not seem shy about talking to strangers.
Am I there with Anarian, just linked arms? Okay, just like 7. That you've grown.
Sorry, have we met?
Now I'm Eshna.
Oh, was in town for a short amount of time before
Yes, just
Levy
quickly.
kind of disappeared. Right?
Well, I mean, she didn't disappear. We went off working.
Yeah. Something like that.
Is this the same, like, visually, does Eshna recognize this as 7 minus, like, you know, the other aspects? Yeah? Okay.
Went off
So,
to work, yeah, but, you know, we all missed her.
Oh, of course. No, we definitely should have stopped by, you know, more often on
Yeah,
our
you're here
travels.
now, aren't you?
Yeah. What? Sorry if this is rude. What happened to you, 7? You look much healthier, much stronger, much braver.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, you know, puberty kicked in. Things kind of just started working out for me, you know?
Well, that's great to hear.
Yeah, well, is Levy in town too?
Oh, yes. Levy's in
awesome.
town. She's
love to
She's
catch up with her.
wandering around somewhere. We're eventually gonna look for a place to stay for the evening and wander around town for a little bit. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Well, yeah. My place is down that way. If you guys get thrown out of the inn or something, I'm sure I can find somewhere for you to crash.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good one. He turns and kind of walks off. Brisk
Interesting.
pace.
He was not at all like Levy described.
No, he doesn't look at all like he used to. Huh. I
What kind of cripple was he?
don't know. What kind of cripple was he?
He had no use at all of his legs. They were shriveled.
Ah. Well, he definitely couldn't walk.
I you know, in all my studies of the healing arts, I've not once heard of puberty doing the trick, but you know, I guess
No.
miracles are a thing. Very interesting.
Anarian, you would know that certain illnesses that you're born with can't just be easily restored with low-level healing magic.
Eshna just slaps Anarian like on the chest. She's like, wait, there's a gin nearby, and if you made a wish, I just 7, and I.
Both of you turn and just run down the road.
he turns and sees you guys running and goes, ah! And he starts running.
No.
Roll
I
persuasion.
just.
Credits and helping. What we
Homie
just want to talk.
Homie fast.
Why are you running?
He didn't wish for legs. He wished for legs.
Oh, you know what? It's a beautiful nat 1.
No.
Oh,
Quickly, shockingly, he
But I was
seems to
helping.
panic.
I was helping. You get advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Let alone maybe advantage for like knowing.
Actually,
that
nearly
one.
as familiar with
Okay.
this as
that
Okay.
uh,
19.
middle miss as you are.
Well, thank goodness.
He
I can tell him to stop. I don't want it, but I can tell him to stop.
he kind of he
Command is
turns
useful.
and kind of looks concerned and off put. Hail hydrate, by the way. But doesn't run as the two of you quickly catch up to him.
Sorry, 7. We're tired from traveling and all that sort of stuff. Actually, there's one reason specifically that we're back in town. You wouldn't happen to know where Eviosa is, do you?
That Fae. Yeah, I mean, everyone's heard about the strange druids out there. It's just rumors, you know.
Well,
Besides-
what are the rumors? I'm curious.
Oh, you know, they got the panacea fruit, the all healing mythical fruit, stuff like that. I remember Levy used to joke about trying to find them and steal them, but you know, you gotta grow up sometime. It's I don't think they're real.
Does
I think it's just rumors, you know.
does
Inside check?
7? Oh yeah, inside check. No. Does 7 have a mother?
No.
An orphan cripple?
Yeah, just kind of taken in after a bad start to life
Did
by the town as a whole.
okay. So maybe
Proved could be useful, pottery and weaving and stuff like that, and was cared for. Small communities.
okay. You know, there's oh, Anarian got a 24.
I don't think. Thank you. Oh, yeah, he's lying. He's full of crap.
Hell yeah.
Thank
We
you
know,
for the 5
actu-
gifted subs.
Actually, you remember? Oh wait, no, I wouldn't know. Anarian did it. That's my bad.
Wait, what? What? So I was taking
You
notes.
would know he's lying. I wouldn't know.
Oh, right.
I rolled low. Oh, okay. Well, if you hear anything, really love if you just let me know. I'm all about rumors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or you could just tell us the truth.
Said my piece. I think I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna.
Wait, do I know? What is Eviosa is a she,
a
they,
djinn.
he?
Eviosa, female air djinn.
She's in danger. You're lying to protect her. I understand that, but we're here to help.
What do you mean? What?
Is it something we could talk in private?
Yeah. Let's head back to my place. Kind of looks around a bit. Actually, he doesn't look around a bit. He is not suspicious of anyone in town. Small town perspective, not a lot of bad, horrible things have happened to him from like outside people. You know what I mean? Like, so his psyche would be very, not very skittish, just kind of wiser from an early childhood of a rough childhood, and then, anyway, takes you. He starts walking towards his house. Let's cut over to Pod and Levy.
Pod, it's an abandoned house.
It's
Yeah, well, just keep watch. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure this is where I gotta go. Kind of hop over to the side, like one of the chimney bricks or whatever.
okay.
And I'll even look at my my new friend
Stubby.
Stubby. Can you tell Stubby which one I'm about to pull? Come on, you can tell the difference between a real brick and a not real brick. Come on.
Levy's just leaning against the side of the house, watching.
Stubby got a 19, which makes it a 17.
Oh my gosh!
But you
Stubby's
watch,
a genius!
He's got a -2.
Stubby knows what's up regardless.
Stubby touches ground and goes, tremor sense. Points at one of them.
It's clearly the one that's got the marks on it, like the scratches and stuff.
It can't see, but it can see through tremor sense.
Yeah. Yeah, good Stubby. Yeah, you figured it out. Give him a little piece of the cheese stick.
It doesn't have a mouth.
That's on his head.
Doesn't matter. It's fine. Just right on the head. I don't know how it's
It's
gonna
like
eat, whatever.
Master has given Dobby a cheese stick.
I'm freaking no.
Yeah, I have a cheese stick. I'm loved.
Oh man. Wave of the hand and like a purplish glow appears, and then like a soul knife appears, and then I begin to kind of edge around it. It's a
Aye. Old turtle comes out of the house. What you doing? What you doing in my house? Hey.
Oh.
He's got a really old blunderbuss.
glaring at Levy now, like you were supposed to be to watch.
She was watching
you had what
the
job?
rest of the street and stuff like that. Actually, you know what? Not out the door, just out the window. Just leans out the window by. What you doing?
I'm still blaming Levy. Levy.
Abandoned. Hello.
What are you defacing? Hello. What are you defacing my property for? What you? Oh, piss off. Why? Why would you do that?
Oh, we were here to
Fix it.
we're part of the crew for the town with fixers, and I pick up Stubby. We were gonna just be fixing the bricks in your house.
Father, why would you betray me like this?
As you can see,
With
there
some
are
better
many
bricks.
that
Yeah.
are not holding their integrity anymore. So we were asked by Ani to come and check some things out.
All right, let's get a
Free
deception check
repairs.
from both of y'all. No advantage.
Is it
You
with
both
it?
have to lie.
What?
Well, both of y'all are rolling for deception.
They're
Oh,
not
it's really
rolling for the
good.
same lie together with help.
I think we're good.
Then
maybe.
one of you has to bear the brunt of responsibility. And
Oh, I already rolled, so the question
I
is...
rolled too.
Before I
Just go with
reveal
what I
what
said.
this
Both of
number
y'all,
is...
let's just roll for now.
We're both
of y'all
very
roll
confident.
deception.
This will be great. 22.
22. Uh-oh. I should not have made the call. I just.
That is a 16
Oh, okay. He
with a
goes,
4 on the die.
Why were you so confident?
because of 4 and got a 16.
I didn't
That's a
say
plus 12
confident.
to
I just wanted
deception.
to. I just didn't want to, go one way or the other. Now that I have biased opinion.
He kind of goes, and Ani sent you.
Hey,
Well, I have been raving about how this house needs some attention. And he puts up the thing and goes, just don't take too long. Don't come inside. Closes the shutters.
But sometimes, okay.
You hear the door lock. All right, you got your bag?
What's that?
don't worry about it.
You look inside.
Worried about it.
And there is a long dead mouse that has found its way in there. Does not belong in there.
Oh!
It is likely whoever used this was the previous owner and is no longer in town, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Okay.
I got good news and bad news.
Yeah, what's the bad news?
Well, the bad news is that the last person that used this has been not around for a long time.
So that means your information's old?
Yeah, good news is we now know that the information is old.
Okay. Well, now we gotta try and fix a few of these bricks. Let's go.
The two of you guys.
I'll begin to mend.
Okay.
She's just
Searches
cheering him on, like,
wholesale.
yeah, good job.
Eventually, the guy
We're
comes
really
back
doing
out
this.
to like bicker. You know what I mean? Because he's an old crotchety turtle, and then sees the mending, and he goes, "Yeah!" And that's where we're gonna go to break.
Okay.
Chat. We'll be right back.
Your tongue.
All right. So, Pod.
Yeah,
and
we're back. Yeah,
Levy.
hello.
The turtle steps out of the house and goes, "Oh, that's much better. That is an improvement. Tell Ani thanks for me, because I've been harking on him for the last tenant was just let the place go, and it wasn't my responsibility to clean it up. You know what I'm saying?
Who was the last tenant? That was last year.
What's his name? Boaz. Apparently he was a bit of a kook. Levy. Boaz was kind of the healer. Had some rudimentary kind of witch doctor vibes. Kind of kept to themselves a bit, kind of crunchy. Didn't leave the house very often.
Crunchy?
Crunchy.
Okay.
Whenever,
Crazy
whenever...
Bo!
Exactly. Yeah, Crazy Bo. Weird dude.
He was.
Hmm.
Huh. Well, we will let Ani know. Of course, tips are always accepted.
Roll persuasion.
But never expected.
No, never expected. But sometimes people don't know, that you can tip to refund into the town. And am I doing persuasion?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 17
Guidance.
plus 6 is 25, 23.
23.
But with a guidance, because I want to show off with it's a 25.
25.
Because plus 2.
Oh. Let me just hang on a second. He goes back inside. Sorry, you hear him start rummaging around. Comes back out with a silver coin. He goes, "There you go."
Thank you. Much appreciated. If you need anything, you just let Ani know. She's got you covered.
Yeah, all right. And what was your names?
My name.
Arrow.
And I'm Lila.
Lila. All right, cool. Thank you very much. He goes back inside.
Go. And like nudging Pod, like time to go.
All right, let's cut over to Anarian and Eshna. You two kind of leave town a little bit and kind of weave past the mill and find yourselves in a small little, not a shack per se, but a pretty small house. You can see various pots out front that he's made, and they're of decent make. And he kind of looks around a bit before pulling out a stool and sitting down, and jumps back up and goes inside and comes out with 2 more stools and puts down 2 more stools, and he's like, I don't have any refreshments I can offer you or anything like that, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's okay. That's not a problem.
Yeah. So what's this about? What's this about? Danger for Eviosa?
Oh, well, you see, we've heard rumors, and, as we say about rumors, that the Jinn are, well, people are trying to capture them in some way.
Wild. Okay.
Yeah, no, and so just wanted to warn her and let her know and see if there's anything we can do to help or prevent that.
Whatever I can do to help. I owe everything to Eviosa. I finally convinced Boaz to take me out there and kind of plead my case. I'm afraid I don't know the way, but I can tell you and he kind of points into a easterly direction. He goes, you see that mountain there? It's somewhere on the other side of that mountain.
Okay. Great. Is Boaz the one that knows?
Yeah, Boaz.
More on.
He hasn't been around in a while. Not sure why he left, but haven't seen him in a couple of months.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you. Is there anything else that you can tell us about her or your interactions with her?
Admittedly, kind of cold. Took some convincing. I think I moved her by making the trek, the impossible trek, as she called it, of coming all the way out there, and I didn't. My legs weren't working at the time. And Boaz spoke on my behalf. Boaz seemed to kind of be in the know about a few things. Gave me a fruit. I ate the fruit. My legs came back. I don't know what to say. It was a very disturbing. Thank you for the raid, Marcus. Appreciate you. Hello, friends. Her druids were pretty intense. The Silver Bastion. They looked at me like I was something edible. That's all I'll say about that. Just very intense bunch of centaurs and satyrs. It was a very strange vibe. I don't have much more information than that. A lot of the memory is foggy for me. And I think I was older when I came out of there.
So it feels like maybe you spent some time there?
I don't know.
Did people here seem like they hadn't seen you in a while when you returned?
No, not at all. But I was easily an inch taller. Sitting down, of course. If you go to the Discord, you can see the cool terrain we're in, where it's pink mountains.
So if you were to be presented a map, you wouldn't be able to like pinpoint a location.
I can't say I'm very map savvy. All I know is I went past that mountain over there.
Okay. Well,
So good a lead as any, I suppose.
yes. Thank you so much, Seven.
Yeah, of course. Give Levy my best, please.
Yeah, absolutely. I will.
Alright.
I'm gonna send the familiar that's above us, and I'm gonna send it off. Start flying that way. I'll check in on it occasionally.
Okay. Begin seeing what you do initially see is more vast forests and ravines, a couple of rivers, and the occasional monastery or rich estate. Looks closed up.
Before Seven, no one else has asked about Aviosa, right? You've not heard anyone asking around town?
No, but there have been
Not an ability?
but there have been not asking about Eviosa, but there have been some odd people in town. I think they're down by the inn right now. 2 furbolgs. I don't know. I can't stay away from people outside my little family, you know.
Well, you do the right thing. Don't tell anyone else.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Great.
The 2 of you start walking back towards town.
I'll check in on one of my other familiars to see where Levy and Pod are to make sure that we'll cross paths with them.
It looks like they're just wrapping up a conversation with a turtle, and hurriedly making their exit back towards town, back towards the city square proper, Main Street, if you will. Hail Hydrate.
Okay, Pod, we want to make sure that if Ani asks us, we have to be really, really convincing that was not us just now who said she sent us, okay?
So we're gonna be talking to Ani at some point.
We won't be able to avoid her, so.
All right. Well, you do the talking then.
Okay. Well, maybe just let Eshna talk. She always liked Eshna. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Sure. All right.
Okay.
I'm mostly upset that I didn't find anything in the bag. That worries me because the information was supposed to have been spread out this far consistently, and it's not.
You also notice, Pod, that there is not a single church in town.
Yeah.
Well, this is it's hardly a town even. It's very small.
Doesn't matter.
Missed it.
It's a group of people, a larger group of individuals that don't quite look like this Marrow guy, and they got intelligence, and there's supposed to be churches here, and there's not. There's lack of churches.
Fervor kind of hitting you in the face. Levy.
Lack of gods worshiping, and lack of intelligence. We have no wisdom and no intelligence. I repeat, we have zero intelligence.
Hold on. There are the monasteries. Maybe that's where we need to look.
Yeah, I suppose that's the last place we gotta check. If we really have to. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, because you're not going to find any churches in here. This is like a little vacation area.
No, there's churches everywhere. There's always churches everywhere.
Exhibit A.
We're nowhere.
Now she's gonna start trying to throw pieces of bread at one of the birds, knowing it's Eshna's bird, and just being like, "Show us where they went."
It's at that point they round a corner and the party groups back up.
Levy,
Pod's
stop
helping.
doing that to my bird.
It was your bird. I knew it.
I'm just having fun at this point.
Hey, don't waste the food.
Oh, God, okay.
My aim is precise.
You know, an Arian can he's got a spell for that, right?
You can just make more bread.
It's called Feast. I helped him with the spell. It's pretty good spell. You remember it? You got it? You read it?
Do
No
it!
more fear? You didn't have that? No? Okay. All right.
Do it. Come on, Anari.
It takes some time, okay? It takes some time.
Dance,
And it's
magic
best done in the
man,
morning.
dance.
Look,
It's like when people tell Ben Brainard to start doing funny jokes on the spot in the middle of nowhere.
Tell
It's
us
like,
a bit.
"Come on. Yeah, oh, you make jokes for a living? Do a joke.
Tell me a joke. That's not how it works. Where did you guys go? I thought you were right behind us. You're always right behind us.
We were a bit
until we
behind
aren't.
you. We actually ran into 7.
Really?
Yeah.
How's
Yeah.
it going?
Ah.
When I say ran, I mean we had to run to catch up to him. He's doing
Okay.
very well.
How slow were you guys going?
No,
No.
He's strong
No.
and he could go pretty quick, but
no, Levy, he's cured. Yeah.
how?
Eviosa.
He got it! And she's just like instantly like mad that he got the apple before her. He was listening the whole time. He was acting like he wasn't listening. He told me that it was just a child's dream. And he took all of my tips that I was gonna
And he missed you very much.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a talk.
Oh, Lavi, you gave him hope. He may have talked a big talk about not being real, but at the end of the day, you helped him.
Don't put it like that. He stole my plan.
Well, more importantly, he told us a general direction of where we can begin our search.
Exactly.
General direction. How did he even get there?
An impossibly long walk?
Someone named Boaz, I think he mentioned.
Oh,
And
yeah,
the-
Crazy
I
Boaz.
said Boaz. Yeah, but apparently also Boaz has been missing for some time. Or just
Since-
away.
Since he took 7?
Yeah. And 7 said he felt like he came back when he returned to the town, a little older, definitely an inch taller, and people didn't seem to realize he had been missing at all.
Did time stop? Is that
If
maybe-
I had to guess, time didn't stop, it may have just moved differently on the other side of the mountain.
What if it did more than just heal his legs? Because if he got back, everyone in the town would have been asking him, "What's with your legs?" But he seemed
Well,
to
he
come
was
back
answering puberty.
right, but like, I don't want to insult the town you grew up in, but you'd have to be pretty dumb to believe that, really.
Well, if they
Is
had
it
any
so-
churches,
is it
then they
possible
would
that-
have some clerics that would know that information, but they don't. They just have a bunch of useless
Just
monks sitting in
slowly
a monastery.
push his pod away?
Would the magic have perhaps somehow taken effect in a way that everyone here in town just believed that he could walk from the very beginning? That he never was a cripple in the first place?
I mean, maybe, depending on... But it doesn't sound like he made a wish to a djinn. It just sounds like he ate a fruit, but it's almost... He also called her a fairy, so it's almost like he went to a land of fairies, ate some of their food there, came back in a blip of time, yet was somehow older. But to everyone else, he was gone for a second.
Like the
This makes no
Feywilds?
sense, and I can't wait to explore this.
Like the Feywilds, but that wouldn't make sense if it's just on the other side of that mountain. But that would also explain why his guide hasn't come back.
Listen,
Can
I
we go
don't
now?
know.
Can we go now? When
I
can we
don't
leave?
know much about the Feywilds, but from what I've heard, if it doesn't make sense, then it makes sense for the Feywilds.
Okay.
I have also heard that. That is pretty true.
And nothing in this world makes sense, so that gives me hope.
Where are the Feywilds then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Oh.
and apparently they're over there. I check in with my sparrow that's been flying.
More trees. You don't catch glimpse of any Silver Road. You don't see any points that would help.
I say
But
maybe we go talk to Ani
mm-hmm.
and kind of get a read, because she would be the one who she would remember. If anyone was going to still remember, it would be Ani.
Yeah.
So if she does not remember anything about Seven, like being gone or anything like that, we might be able to figure some things out.
Yes, we were. I believe Seven was the one that also told us about the furbolgs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We were also told that there are other new people in the town that seem strange at the inn, two furbolgs. So
They're at the end.
Furbog form.
3 furbolgs.
Oh, we can blend right in if we do this.
I'm good.
Oh wait, you can't all change like the last time, can we? No, we don't have. We
No.
need our wizard for that.
Yes.
So maybe, I don't know, In or Ani first, because she may also know about the.
I say we could go talk to Ani first and get the lowdown on how she's been.
And we're gonna tell her that we're feeling so happy to be back home that we want to go and do a little charity work and fix some buildings. So we're gonna tell her that.
What?
Because
I mean-
we may have told somebody already that Ani sent us to fix their building because Pod wanted one of the bags with the dead rat in
Hey,
it.
don't worry about it. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Just don't worry about it.
And how much money did you make on this con?
Stop talking about my job, everything.
He knows about your job. He's your brother.
Not everything, okay? Just do it.
Ooh. A silver.
Oh, all
Here
right.
you go, Ashna.
Thank you.
Well, perhaps Arnie only can tell us where, Boaz was last sighted, or how long it's been since you've been here.
Yes, or
Or
yeah.
you might just know where the gin is in general.
Yeah. I think, I feel like if we sense at all that she knows and is trying to hide it, we just do our
After her,
best.
and
to-
then we can torment her
No.
until she
No.
tells us.
No.
No. It's just what I know of Ani. If it comes down to maybe if we need to find the djinn to help Levy, she may be more willing to give us information.
Right. So just to be clear, even though it's really important that we help out the gin, we're not gonna
No.
do anything it takes to get to that point.
No.
We got limits,
Yes.
Yes.
even if it might be at the great cost of other people.
We will make those decisions when we get there as a team.
Look, we've got clerics. We could just bring them back to life.
Oh my god.
We're gonna try talking first, Pod. Talking first.
Definitely do not even hint at hurting anyone in this town around Ani.
Yes, that would be a very bad idea.
All right.
All right then.
Shall
Now,
we?
if her shoulders are like up and she's like walking really fast with a frown, we run the other way.
Smart.
Okay.
Smart.
All right.
Okay. Just no questions asked.
Clear
If you
painted
see me
picture of
running-
your childhood just scampering around
Yeah.
barefoot.
If you see me running, you're running with me, or else if every man for themselves. I'm just saying.
We can't keep up with you. I don't understand. All right. Do our best.
Okay. Moving back through town, you hear up on the mountain kind of a gong bell sound somewhere between the two. Maybe a monstrously large chime. And the people start kind of pouring out of the mill. And the place gets a little busier, but still pretty small town that's in the off season. So you see some people moving around, and every now and then someone comes up and greets Levy with old familiarity, and Eshna a little bit less so, but still. Word starts getting around that Levy is back in town. Most of the people go to the inn for drinks. At one point, a young boy that Levy, you don't remember, too young, comes out, and you hear fiddle music playing from within the inn. As you're walking past, across from the inn is the town hall, kind of this hollowed out large tree. And if you're going for Ani, then that's where you'll find her. So the party kind of steps in. It's very warm in here. Very well lit. You can see kind of a large area. What that Anarian and Pod would be like, it's a chapel, but it's not. It's just kind of, a gathering area where people can kind of go up and speak to the group as a whole. And there's stairs kind of going alongside of this hollowed out area to a second floor. You can see light from up there as well. Going on up, you hear the scribble of quill on paper. And moving up a little bit more, you see an older woman, kind of a woman of the land, if you will, kind of very weathered, leathery skin, hair tightly drawn back, cuffed up sleeves, and kind of a constant furrowed brow as she's squinting at what she's writing. And then you see her blot something out and rewrite it, and she looks up and goes, "Well, hell. Levy and Eshna, it's been a while." She kind of finishes up her thing, puts it off to the side, and gets up slowly. Kind of walks over and goes, "You look good, Levy. All grown up. Come
Thank
here."
you. Give her a hug.
Big hug. Nods politely to Eshna. "Who's your friends?"
So this is Anarian, and this is Pod.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Well met. Running with clerics these days.
Yeah,
What did you
strange,
guess?
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an odd turn of events for sure.
Left my patch on.
Greetings to the both of you. Are you back, Levy, or are you just stopping by?
Just stopping by, sadly. We were gonna be in the area, so we had to come and say hi.
Yeah, I would hope so. That warms my heart.
We actually have noticed quite a bit of differences, surprisingly, since we got here.
I mean, we're doing well. The mill has come a long way. I still butt heads with Modric every now and then, but
I'm surprised he convinced you to put a mill in. It makes sense, but
he was right. It's definitely getting some more money in our pocket, a little more independence when we need it. We've got a store now, store food. Not that we ever have any bad weather or anything like that, but it's be good to have in a pinch.
I'm really happy to hear that. I'm glad that everybody is overall doing well.
Yeah, we're all right. We're making it.
Speaking of people doing really well, Seven.
Yeah, he's got his feet back since you met him.
Yeah, how?
He wouldn't say. He kind of spins a tale, but nobody believes it.
Oh.
I told you guys. No.
And do you have any theories?
Ani.
Hang on. If he
Crazy
doesn't
stuff.
want to be telling stories, then it's not my stories to tell. His business is his business. You should know better, Levy. I always told you to stop snooping into other people's business.
We tell her that too.
Sometimes other people's business is my business.
And is that the case here?
It is.
How so?
Ashna?
Well, looking for a few people, one of them being Boaz, who seems to have been gone for a while. Do you know where he might be? I know he
did
was
stop
last with
by.
7.
He did stop by on his way out. He said something about trouble. Said something about problems on the horizon. He was always a bit of a conspiracy theorist, a bit of a kook. Whatever he knew, he didn't share with me, but
Did he
packed up, sold the house, sold it back to me, and headed on out.
Did he leave any way for you to contact him if you ever needed?
No, I don't believe so. I don't think he's ever coming back. Would be my guess. If he did, I'd be surprised.
I see. Did you know possibly what way he headed out?
Sorry. It's been some months.
Well, have there been any other miraculous happenings in the town like Sevens?
I don't think so. Aside from the mill, that thing is going. I don't know if I'd call that a miracle though, but that thing is churning out food.
What kind of food is it churning out?
Mostly grain.
Oh, I see.
No apples anywhere?
No mythical panacea.
Interesting. What happened?
Maybe he did find something out there. Maybe he did find a bunch of druids and dip off into the Feywild or something like that. But if he ain't sharing, I ain't telling. You know what I mean? It's not my story.
Well, we're hoping for it to be our story, maybe a little bit.
Roll persuasion, Ashna.
Guidance.
Ooh.
I don't know why with that motion, all I hear is,
Oh,
like that.
the sound that should be going, yeah.
22.
22, I'm thinking. Levy, tell me you love me. Starts pouring some wine.
I love you, Ani.
That's right. All right. Just kind of sits back down.
Hey, I can drink now too. Where's my cup?
Oh, I feel so old. Oh. Brings out some wooden goblets for everybody. Starts pouring the wine. I've never made the trek myself. I've never gone out into them woods. I've always kind of been focused on making sure this tiny little town stays in business with the nobility and stays on the good side of the monastery. But yeah, there's every now and then I get reached out to by a centaur, and I'll take a little trip south, and they usually find me, and they just have a lot of questions. Mostly about the nobility, and I get the feeling that we may have intruded upon their land in some way, and they've never been so bold as to make any arguments or show any displeasure or anything like that. So I'm accommodating. I don't, we're trying to keep everything friendly like. But yeah, she kind of pulls out a map, and she marks a specific fork in the paths. If you go right, it goes up towards one of them monasteries. Belongs to, I think, Doa. But if you go left, it'll take you. The path will eventually end and turn into a bit of a deer trail. Follow that deer trail for about a day. And I usually can't get much farther before I'm intercepted, as it were.
Well, thank you very much. It's very helpful and greatly appreciated.
Before you go, Levy, someone came by pretty recently, asking for your mom's address. Said they had a package or something like that. So I gave it to him. I assume that it's an empty house still. We wouldn't have moved anybody in over there. But you might got some mail.
What did this person look like?
Pretty. Kind of pointedly featureless, you know what I mean? Like, there no scars or marks or anything like that. Brown eyes, brown hair. Relatively polite gentleman. Not much of an accent on him.
Thank you. That's good to know.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe a couple of weeks ago. I don't remember. Yeah. Well, you said hi to Koss, right?
How could we not?
Good. All right.
It's good to see you again. Truly.
It's good to see you too. Sounds like you were part of the greater narrative, so Will, these days. You know, it feels right. Feels like you were always born for some grand adventure, and it sounds like you're in the thick of it. So that warms my heart.
And you know what else might warm your heart so much more? I have recently taken up charity work. And
You're conning people.
No!
Levy.
No!
Lavina Vetra. You're back for 5 minutes. And already you're running around.
Someone.
You have not done a day of charity work in your life.
I do charity. I just like to be paid for my charity, okay?
Name one charity. Yeah. She laughs. Just don't go hurting people or nothing.
Okay. I fixed the house.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. I'm sure you got something out of it, though.
I gave you credit.
Don't rope me into your cons. Levy, I swear,
They were
see
so
these gray
happy.
hairs?
They were so.
The gray was slowing down when you left.
This is the exact opposite of what we were trying to do.
I can't lie to her, okay?
I know, that's why I was wondering why we were going to talk to her in the first place, but okay, alright.
The shoulders are still down. We're good.
I can't go on. It's good to see you.
Bye-bye.
Ashna?
Lovely to see you.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
We will probably either crash at the old house or possibly in the inn. I hear there are some newcomers in town in there as well, so maybe we'll see what the hubbub's been about.
All right. About would be happy to see you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. All right.
I just had a thought. Let's run by Sevens again.
Sure.
See if he has any souvenirs from his adventure.
Sure, I'm sure he'd be happy to see Levy.
Is Sevens maybe on the way or closest to my old place?
Ish.
Ish.
Okay. It's outside of town in the same direction.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to see what's waiting for me. What package could have been sent? Doesn't make sense. My mom's death wasn't a small event. The people of the town knew, and she didn't really know anyone outside the town. She was born and raised here, so.
Well, it's very odd how entirely unremarkable the person was.
Yeah, I think that was on that had to be some kind of magic or something.
Let's check whatever the package is carefully before we open it.
My mom didn't have any enemies.
That's why she's dead.
There's lots of things that children do not know about their parents or parental figures, and sometimes that is okay.
I never knew my parents.
See?
Sorry. Anyway, let's go.
They were keeping all the secrets from you.
My parents are dead. Oh.
Right, yes, that's sad. Let's talk about that.
I'd offer to share mine, but one's dead and the other one's like MIA, so.
No, Pod shared theirs. It's fine.
Okay.
They're great. Which one was first? Was it Seven or Levy's house? Which one was first?
Yeah, which one would be?
Let's hit Sevens first.
Knock on the door.
Hang on.
Levy's gonna hide before he answers the door.
You go to hide in a bush.
Okay.
And you hear, psst, and you look over, and there he is in the bush with you, and he goes, "I had the same idea. Come here." And he gives you a big hug. I knew you'd come around.
Of course.
Big hug.
I just look at the other two, and I'm like, they're in the bush. They would do this all the time. I don't. It's their thing.
And she's gonna
Is it
stand
something
up
about
and
the bush, or is it something? Is it?
Sometimes it was a bush. Sometimes it was underneath the same bench. Sometimes it was up in the same tree. It's just their hiding spots.
Probably best to not
Oh well.
think about it too hard.
He's creative.
No one tell Philo about this person.
Oh, you're right.
Why?
Who's Thylo?
Just sometimes you don't know things about your parents, and what I'm saying is you just don't tell Arlo about this boy.
Just cut him off.
Well, as I was, it's so good to see you. As I was telling Eshna and her friend, I finally got Boaz to shoot his shot with the Silver Bastion, and he carried me out there. And I met Eviosa. Some kind of fae, I think. She was very intense, but I think she took pity on me. I didn't steal it, Levy, but did give me.
So you did it wrong.
Oh, well,
I still have a shot.
you say that, but I am walking, which is just.
That's not the point. The point is stealing
the point
something.
For me.
The point isn't to be able to walk, it's do you know the direction you're going?
That's kind of deep. What's your name? You're incredibly pretty.
Thank you. I'm Pod. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Your legs are incredibly pretty.
Thank you. He pulls up and shows off the calves for everybody and does a little pose.
Seven.
Look at them legs. Look at them legs. They're amazing.
Yes, legs are great and all that. Seven, did you happen to bring anything back with you from, any souvenirs?
I mean, I was kind of marked.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
How so?
He opens up his mouth and like and kind of leans back, and you see the whole roof of his mouth is like a deep purple.
So is that like a tattoo? Is that ink?
I think it was from the fruit.
That's what I was about to guess.
Should probably get a
So-
dentist to look at that.
What's a
Yeah.
dentist?
Let me see. I just kind of grab his head and like look.
Oh!
So this came from the fruit, which came from the place, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'll do. All right. I can find us a path.
Well, you are wild, huh?
I just have to rest for a bit, and then I can find a path directly to Aviosa.
Oh,
With your
okay.
help, of course, if you're willing to help us with this, of course.
Is it gonna hurt?
Shit.
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
All right. Yeah, sure. That's
Yeah,
happy to
It's-
help.
Unfortunate that the particular spell component is not consumed by the spell, so you'll be fine.
Oh,
Don't
Well, you-
worry.
I'm
He's
gonna.
very good with the magic stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, if it was my plan, then you would be hurting, but it's not my plan, so don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh my goodness.
He makes jokes, right? It's funny, right? Tell me
Yes.
he's joking.
Yeah.
I give you my
7.
word as a cleric of the Twilight. You will not come to harm.
Okay.
7. Just
thank
do
you.
me a favor. Don't. As pretty as Pod is, don't be alone with Pod.
Well, I can't do anything now. got the whole promise of the church on
I
our
don't know
side
if
now.
if it counts when you're already a part of said church and it like negates it or what.
Oblivious to Levy, 7 is clearly enraptured by Lavina. In as much as he's like, yeah, Pod's pretty, he would probably die for Levy.
Oh. 7. By any chance, you haven't been by my old place in the recent times, have you?
Not lately.
Ev-
Not lately.
Not today.
It originally was kind of out of respect. I would go over there and kind of keep the place up, and eventually it was just kind of, I realized there wasn't much point. It's been years.
Yeah,
I kind of
it
didn't
has.
think y'all were coming back, but you're back now.
Yeah. Thank you. That was very sweet of you.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Wait, why? Why do you ask?
Somebody brought a package for my mom a few weeks ago.
What?
Yeah. That's
I mean,
a
this
little concerning.
kind of happens. Maybe it was like maybe they got something out of a will. Maybe she got something out. Listen, the nobility loved her.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Now she's like, her head's on like a different like
Yeah,
thought
wait a
process
minute.
of,
Yeah, if she blacklisted one of the and wouldn't go to any like a party, it was a big deal. She had sway, which is saying something.
Yeah, apparently I don't know much about adult stuff that was happening back then, so it's possible. Well, 7, I hate to say hi and run, but I really want to know
Yeah,
what that
I'll
is. So.
let me go with you guys.
Oh yeah, it's more convenient for you to come. Yeah, come along.
Cool. All right. Awesome.
Do we all good? Anarian, do you need to check anything else?
I think we're good. How are you at fighting? And you get that you're fast, but like it could be dangerous. I don't want to.
I mean, he picks up a bow. I got a bow. I can kind of help. It's mostly hunting, in my experience. But
Yeah, so yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be
once,
fine.
once you're in combat
Andarian.
with someone, they become, a hunting target. So that's fair enough. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Nudges Anarian. Just let him come. Just let him come. Just let him come.
I am. Like, what? Yeah. I just said we could. All right.
Can you feel that? Oh, no, nothing. Okay, all right.
As they start walking, Levy just keeps like looking at Seven and is like, "This is weird. You're taller than me."
I was always. Well, no, it's not true.
No.
Even if I would have been able to stand up, you would have been a little taller. But yeah, it's real nice. I'm not gonna lie.
And you don't remember the path at all?
No, not really.
Is it like a blur or just a blank?
No, it's like bits of the memory are like dreamlike, you know?
Yeah. What about Crazy Bo? Do you know where he went? Like, did he stop by and say anything?
He didn't even say bye. He just wasn't there anymore.
Did he have any fruit?
Not that I know of.
And
He did seem like he was connected though. He knew who he was talking to, kind of a thing. Like it wasn't introductions on his part.
He's been there before.
Yeah, I think so.
That's probably how he went bonkers the first time.
Maybe.
Does make sense.
This is turning a lot more serious than I initially was planning it to be. I just wanted to go and steal an apple.
Maybe you'll still get your chance.
Oh, trust me, I plan to. It's a lifelong dream of mine.
Oh gods. Sorry. He says to the clerics.
We're getting used to it.
All right. Apparently, a lifelong dream is not serious conversation for Levy, so it's fine.
Oh. There are church-like things. You just gotta go to the monastery.
Actually, not to be contrarian, but from what I understand of the monasteries is that they don't follow gods as much as they follow order and paths, like various ideals, discipline or honor, or one of them is all about like ferocity and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. But
well, they always told me to go away when I was up there, so I never found that out.
Which is funny because, like, forgive the assumption, but you seem like a martial kind of fighter of a kind.
Yes, but I guess I broke one too many things during the fights I would pick, and word got around and they said no. Whenever I would start coming up the hill, they said no from a great distance.
Maybe you should have done some of your break
grass.
Yeah, they're a bit tied up.
And the amount of acrobatics that she had to do to get around them was...
Sorry, I didn't mean to say ass. My apologies. Says to the clerics.
They're used to it. They've been traveling with
me. He might just be poking fun at this point.
Wait, does that actually bother you guys?
People are free to speak as they wish. Huh?
Someone's actually showed me respect for once, so you know.
Oh.
That's what Seven's doing. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Good.
They scare me.
Smart.
It's okay. You have the protection of that one. And she like nudges her head to knock in.
Yes. He has no idea.
I
only knew.
Committed.
We could break him like twig.
Someone's afraid of my profession but doesn't know who Pod is? Oh no! Oh, you are already on a downhill climb, my friend.
Slowly, you guys get to the fork and kind of move about, and you find yourself in this nice little nook. Big tree kind of over this rundown house. made of stone. It looks like an overgrown garden, and the door's closed. The shutters are tightly shut. You don't see anybody, but there is a package on the front door, which is a bit of moss grown over it at this point.
Must be a very wet temperate over here.
Yeah, well, the lake is right over there, so.
Right. Lake effect and all that. Who wants to touch it first?
Me, it's my package.
I'm gonna use
understanding
my
the danger. She's like, it's mine.
I'm gonna use my detect magic eyes quickly to see if it's anything magical.
Okay. It is actually.
Oh.
There is very much a trap. Laden
Levy,
into the
don't touch
magic
that.
of this package.
There.
Magic boom boom.
Yes. Do not touch that. Anarian, you wouldn't happen to have any way to get rid of a magical trap, would you?
Let me see.
Oh, so it is a magical trap, so it's not like a.
Let me see here. I think I can manage it.
Oh, if
Tyler
not,
would be
I will-
done with playing chess by now. My God.
I do have dispel magic if we think that would work.
Oh, that's what I was about to try.
Oh, go for it.
Oh, yeah, all right. I'll grab my pendant and hover my hand. Do I have to touch it, or?
I don't think so.
Now you can do like an area.
Okay, then I will not touch the box, but
Yeah.
hover my hand above the box and dispel magic.
All right. You dispel the magic, and Eshna, you watch as the paralysis spell that was woven into the package dies and becomes an inert package.
All right. Levy, you may go for it now. Looks like it's all taken care of. Thank you, Anarian.
No problem.
Someone.
Although,
was
how funny
hoping-
would it have been to watch Lavina get petrified? It would have been kind of funny a little bit.
No.
No.
Maybe.
Mm.
I'll
No.
open
Yes.
You go. You start picking up the package, and you start opening it, and you hear, "I told you that wouldn't work. Shut up. Come on, let's do the thing." And from where you came from, two furbolgs step out from various hidden makeshift areas that they've built up. I didn't think we'd actually be the ones to find the lot of you.
Why exactly are you looking for the lot of us?
Well, we're looking for them. Points at Pod. This was one of the few connections we had. Pod, you can come with us now, or we can ensure that you do.
Don't do this.
Or you can get your asses kicked.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea, men.
Hang on. Hold the phone. Hold the sending stone. What's going on?
Task would like to have a word with you.
Task?
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
You sure?
Well, okay. When you say talk, do you mean talk? Do you mean
It
other
all kind
things?
of depends on you.
Okay. Where is the talking gonna be?
A certain amount of restitution to be made.
Uh-huh.
We're not going to tell you where it's at.
Oh, right. Of course you won't. Right.
No, they will. They will. They just need to be persuaded.
And
Last
with
chance,
that,
Pod.
I am going to cast Charm Person on both of them. Please
Ooh.
roll a Wisdom saving throw for me, please.
All right. That is a 19 and a 17. Does the 17 fail?
The 17 fails, and hold on, because the 19 will, because of my
Oh,
-6. So that one
Then
using...
both of them are going to burn a legendary resistance roll for
Oh.
initiative.
Bitches.
Wow. All right. They wasted it.
It's gonna be one of them fights.
Look,
Ah!
you don't need to do this. We don't need to do this.
Oh, we're doing it. We're in it.
Oh man.
That's just Anarian trying to defuse
Yeah.
the situation.
Oh, look at that lovely nat 1 for initiative.
Ask
Oh, shit.
why.
Oh, 17.
Does it stay this quiet?
I can hear it.
Okay. I just had to crank it up a bit just to get to this point, so I'm worried it's gonna be like suddenly bomb bomb. Ah, there it is.
As she casts her spell, can I put up my sanctuary?
Nah. At the cast, we go for initiative.
My surprise round is over.
But it would have worked.
Yep.
Pod and Aryan, you recognize these individuals as members of the hypocrites,
The Hippocrates.
the zealots
Hippocrates.
that task belongs to and has fallen back on once he was disgraced from Pod's actions.
I mean, oh.
Okay. Also, going off of what they had said, it's safe to say that there's more people stationed at other places that the party is affiliated with, looking for the lot of you.
Yeah.
Ashna with a nat 1. That hurts.
Uh-huh. I'm just so offended that it didn't work. Takes me a full minute of like, oh. You don't think I'm charming, then I will kill you.
Valid.
All right, Pod, you're up first. They are 30 feet away.
Oh
10
man,
feet
this
apart.
is gonna be fun.
All right.
You watch as one of the Furbolg's arms splits, kind of Wolverine style, and this long blade comes out from the palm.
Well, I've got some new tricks too.
30 feet away, you say?
Yep, kind of an open area.
Fair enough.
The gardens on either side of the party are rough terrain, but that kind of middle row that you guys are currently going is not, and then the area around the two is not rough terrain as well.
And I'm going to might want to look behind you, and spiritual weapon as a magical floating meat hammer appears behind one of
Like
them.
a tenderizer.
A tenderizer, yeah. And strikes with a 21 to hit.
21 just hits.
Cool. I cast this at level 4.
Okay.
So it's gonna do 2d8 plus 5 force damage. Probably have gotten these out ahead of time, but oh well.
Oh, you're totally fine.
12 force damage on that. And then more utensils are being thrown at him. Does the spiritual weapon count as an enemy within 5 feet of him?
No.
Then I don't get sneak attack on this.
You said 12 damage?
Yes. 12 force damage.
Okay.
And then does a 19 hit?
19 does not hit.
He does not hit. This is great. Oh, we're in some trouble. Okay. That's not good. All right. Fair enough. I'll back up slightly behind Anarian. I'm assuming Anarian's gonna move forward, maybe, but
You are correct.
yeah, but still, just in case.
I'm ready for fight.
Go ahead.
All right, that's your turn. One of the hypocrites, they both have glaives, with these strange ingrained flaming symbols all along the pommel and blade. One of them, for a bonus action, is going to look at Pod and cast Hex. Sorry,
Fair,
Hexblades
that's fair.
first, specifically. The party then needs a dex save of 19 as he creates bonfire amongst the party. Did you just chip one of your die? No, oh.
That's gonna be a 10.
Okay.
Hey, he's used create bonfire.
Yep. Dex
A
save
5
of
foot
19.
It's a
It's
5
5
foot
foot.
Oh, my
square.
apologies. All right, so that'll be Anarian and Pod.
Well, we can't occupy the same 5 foot square, so it would be only one of us, right?
Yeah, it's just one
Do I-
5 foot
Yeah.
square.
It's
I
a
have
one
been
character.
Playing create bonfire wrong this whole time. Yeah.
The really big bonfire.
I'll focus on Pod. Create bonfire.
All right, I passed the deck save.
Okay.
Sweet.
Because
I don't have
did.
evasion yet though, so I'll still take half, right? Unless the spell says otherwise.
I'm checking now.
Great bonfire is a cantrip, so it's probably all or nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So you take nothing.
Okay.
But the party, Pod, Eshna, and Levy, if you guys want to move up, you gotta either go through the rough terrain or go through the bonfire. Okay, then he's going to action surge. And we going again. Action surge, Anarian, it's just the action. He doesn't get a bonus action, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. You see his this first Furbolg's eyes go flash of white gold, and as he casts at 7th level Force Cage. An immobile, invisible, cube-shaped prison composed of magical force springs into existence around an area you choose within range. The prison can be a cage or a solid box as you choose. We're going with a solid box around Pod. When you cast a spell, any creature that is completely inside the cage's area is trapped. Creatures only partially within the area, or those too large to fit inside the area, are pushed away. So, Anarian, you're kind of pushed forward a little bit. Creature inside the cage can't leave it by any non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, it must make a charisma saving throw.
Oh. This
Yeah.
sucks.
You are in. You can see the kind of shimmering air around you, kind of like a coffin, kind of appear around you, and you hear the furball go, "Stay." Anarian, you're up with Levy on deck.
All right. Arian just kind of looks. When I asked you not to do this, it wasn't for our sake. It was for yours. And I pull my hands apart, and like my star amulet begins to glow, and light streams from it into swirling, magic in my palms. And I cast Hold Person at 3rd level to target both of them.
Counterspell from the second dude,
Mm.
and that's a reaction spent.
Can he only counterspell one? Just curiosity. Like if he's aiming for 2, does it?
He
swap over
counterspells
one?
the spell itself.
Oh, okay.
It is a bummer that we don't have our wizard with us.
The one
Yeah.
that counterspells and goes, "Oh, they're used to winning. It's made them confident and weak."
Oh no. We're in trouble.
No, we're not. We got this.
We're in trouble.
Hang on.
Anarian, I don't like that tone of voice.
As the spell fades and the power leaves. What did he say? They're used to it has made them what?
You're used to winning. It has made you confident and weak.
Weak, and my voice doubles. And my eyes fade to black.
Jesus.
And the tears start flowing. I'll show you weak.
Seven is like,
they need to make saves.
Okay.
Let me double check thing. They need charisma saving throws, which they're warlocks, so they'll probably be fine, but...
That is a 21 and a 20.
Well, Silvery Barb's one.
Okay, which one?
The 21.
Okay, that's your reaction.
Yep.
That is a 17.
Oh, he fear, boy. He's scared. He's scared.
All right, well then I'm just gonna burn another legendary resistance.
Right.
One more.
That's one more.
So on each of my turns, I can have my attacks do more damage
Okay.
because of my necrotic shroud.
Okay. Very good.
And the black spectral wings almost like block the rest of the party from view.
Cool. All right, Levy, you're up. There is a force cage before you, and around that is a bonfire, so you're very much gonna have to move into the difficult terrain, which I don't think matters for you.
I was gonna say, I don't think it would be an issue. Yeah, I'm gonna start by casting Hex
Okay.
on the one who put Pod in the box.
Okay. Cast Hex. I don't think I get a save for that, if I remember correctly.
I'm
Hex?
checking.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
no.
Hexed.
So, okay, this one. And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on both of them.
Okay.
Double trouble! I need another in front of you. Who needs one? You both suck! Oh, this is a spell attack though. That should be okay. 13, 19, and this other one failed at 14.
19 does not hit.
Oh no! Oh yeah, you said that before. It was 19.
I think 21 just hits them.
Okay, that's all I got.
Okay. The other hypocrite is going to look at Inari and go, huh. Bit more than we thought we were going to be running into today. And whips out the glaive and goes low and runs forward and goes up and tries to bring it down on you. With a... Let me check. Plus 11. 26 to hit.
That'll do it.
All right. At first you're like, this is 1d10, whatever. I got this. And then he stacks a banishing smite on it.
Okay.
So that's gonna be
What's the roll?
7 first 7 slashing damage, and he has reach, so he's outside of immediate swing range. The roll is, sorry, I thought I was more prepped than I was for this fight. Where'd it go? How dare you? There it is. Spell save of 19.
It's a magical effect, so I'll be get an advantage. And what is the stat?
What is the stat?
Like what save? What
19.
strength?
What is
it?
Smite. Smites, I believe, are charisma. Let me check. Sorry, I'm used to playing creatures. Wisdom.
Oh, plus 10 to wisdom. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, 23.
23. Nice. You save. You still take the damage though, right?
Yeah.
That's 5d10.
Wait, the damage for the
Vanishing
smite?
smite.
Well, you have to read the spell to see if it.
My bad.
It might be halved.
Nope, just for the vanishing. You see his eyes tighten in the fact that you're still standing in front of him. You take 30 force damage.
Actually, there is no save for banishing smite. By the way,
There's no
it's
save.
if
Next
the
time
attack
you hit
reduces their hit points to below 50, they.
Oh damn! My apologies. 30 force damage. I'm assuming you don't bamf.
I do not.
Okay. Yeah, that still has that moment of like, just not like shock, just kind of a tightening and kind of getting more serious. Bonus action, create bonfire on Pod, who can make a dex save at disadvantage to like Spider-Man up into the force cage coffin.
This is a force cage coffin, so you can't cast spells into it.
All right, Anarian, dex save of 19. I know what I'm doing.
You put me into this cage, I'll use it. I've looked at everything.
Create bonfire as a bonus action.
It is a bonus.
It's an action.
I am fucking up tonight.
So that's 2 create bonfires. 1 shouldn't even be there.
Yeah, so he doesn't cast the bonfire, the second dude. Swings on you. And he is going to use second wind, or action surge, and he misty steps to the back of the group.
Oh, good.
That brings us to Eshna. So there's one right behind you, by the door.
Has Levy gone and I just missed it?
Levy, did you go?
No.
The second time? No.
You went.
Wait, you
Okay,
had a
yeah,
turn?
Levy,
What did you
you're
do?
up.
Wait, what did you do on your turn? Sorry.
I tried to hit them with Eldritch Blast.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Great,
went.
great.
Cool,
My bad,
cool.
My bad.
Yeah, sorry, I just couldn't remember, so I was like, wait a
All
minute.
good.
But what about 7?
7 is in the rotation. He's last.
Okay.
Got a bow.
He did worse than a nat 1.
Oof.
I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to wild shape into my starry form of the archer. So I'll turn towards the one that got behind us, and I'm like, you're not out of danger back here, as my form just shifts and changes, and this like glowing bow comes into my hand. And I am then going to cast Moonbeam
Okay.
on whichever one is the one that casts the box.
That is the one that is not behind you.
Okay, so I'm just going to keep my eyes on that one, but I'm going to look back. And I'm going to Moonbeam on the one behind me.
What's the con save?
Con 18.
I knew she had eyes in the back of
Just
her head.
made it with a 16 plus 2.
No, you did not, because I minus those 2.
Nice.
Mhm.
Failure. You watch the furball like look up for a second and go, you bitch. And then
He is going to take... This is a 10, right? Yeah.
Is that the one who started to
4,
use 2 legendary resistances?
correct.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... and 10, 22, and then because it's radiant and I have radiant body, it's plus 4, so 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26 radiant damage
Heard?
on him. And then I'm going to use whatever kind of movement I can to position myself not super close to them.
If you move, you're gonna get swung on by the one who's on you.
Oh, he's on me.
He's right behind you. Yeah.
Okay, then I will stay.
Okay. 7 off to the side in the garden and goes, this is a bit much. This is a bit over my head. Don't touch Livy! And then shoots his shot with a... It does not hit. Shoots a second shot. Also doesn't hit. Up to the top of the round with Pod.
Okay, so I can't cast any new spells, but my spiritual weapon is still out.
That's true.
So as a bonus action, I'll move it to go up against the guy who cast the spell.
One who's in the moonbeam. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll concentration real quick before you do anything else.
Yeah. Let's see, I rolled 28 damage. Sorry, 26 damage, not 28.
I love Moonbeam.
Succeeds. Still concentrating.
Is Force Cage? Force Cage is not a concentration spell.
No.
It's just an hour.
Don't suppose you have any teleportation
Right.
spells, huh?
Force Cage is nasty.
Yeah, Force Cage is brutal. Like late game marshals just get obliterated by Force Cage. And guess who's mostly martial, even though I'm a level 8 cleric? Pod hates this. Pod hates everything to do with restraining and forcing people to do things against their will. So, okay. Yep, I swung at him and I missed.
Okay. Is it your turn?
At this point, I think Pod is just like cross-legged on the ground, just kind of
Okay.
swinging with the sword.
All right. That brings us to the hypocrite who starts his turn within the moonbeam. Gonna make the con
Yep.
save. This is a natural 20. And he's going
no,
to...
I'm gonna save my reaction.
And he's
Well- It takes half as much on a successful.
half as much. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
And is going to casually step outside of the moonbeam. It's not concentration. It's so
Does he step out of range of the weapon?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't get out.
No.
It would be
It should.
24 if he takes damage starting his turn there.
24. Thank you.
Which half of that, so 12.
How did Radiant do on them?
Just fine.
Okay. Normal amount.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You watch as he...
Oh, sorry, real quick. What was this? Was the smite radiant damage?
The smite was force damage.
Oh, okay.
Banishing smite does force. Okay. You watch as he reaches out in this, and from his mind, this shimmering power appears as he casts psychic lance. Yes, Dorky.
I'm sorry. I just
You're good.
realized something, and I figured I should say it as soon as possible. When I cast Hex, I'm also supposed to choose one ability for the target to have disadvantage on.
Okay.
On ability checks made with the chosen ability.
Which one would you pick?
Is that one?
Wisdom. All right. Very good. So this is the one that is behind the party. That's the one that's
The
hexed.
one that put Pod in the box.
Okay,
whichever.
then that's the one that's hexed. Very good. Very good, very
Sorry.
good, very good. No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Okay, Psychic Lance. Honestly, just going for an Aryan again. You're big and you're scary. 120 feet. You need an intelligence saving throw of 19.
Oh no! It's magic, so I get advantage. But oh my gosh,
I'll cast it by 1, 2.
that's a nat 20.
No! Well done. Oh.
We got this. We got this.
I'm not stunned for like a minute, guys. It's okay.
You are not. Yeah, you are not incapacitated, and you take half of 7d6. Psychic. Oh, that was such a high level spell. I just wasted. I just wasted it.
Yay! Do it again. Waste them all.
That is 8. You take half of 33 psychic damage. Do I have anything that's a bonus action? I'm yelling it past self. I feel like I do.
No, don't think on it too hard. You don't. It's fine.
Do you have spiritual weapon?
Hidden step. Racial feature. As a bonus action, you can magically turn him invisible. You watch as he disappears. Anyone have the ability to see invisibility?
Eshna's magic guys or no?
Nope, does not pierce invisibility.
I'm gonna have the spell see invisibility, but
Which one went invisible?
The one in the front.
The one
So
that
the
we've
one
been
who
laying
fought-
in on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The other one
Okay.
has burnt a resistance, but has not taken damage aside from that. Okay, that is the end of it. That one's turn, Anarium with Levy on deck. He also moved around a bit. At the end of his turn, you just don't know where he is.
I thought Moonbeam had said something about not being able to be invisible, but it's shape changers.
Yeah, plus he's not in Moonbeam anymore.
Right, but Ashna could be like,
True.
move it all over the place.
He's greater the area.
At some point, it
At
might
the end
hit
of his
him.
turn, as he's turning invisible, goes, "Don't make us burn this place to the ground."
Please don't.
How many of them have had turns since my last turn? Just the one?
Since your last turn, both have gone.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Alright, so they both have their reactions back.
Oh, he'd be doing a big think.
Yeah, guess we will up the bubble. Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay. Thank you for the bit, Snarls. Appreciate you.
And as a bonus action, how's everyone looking?
I'm looking great.
Oh, that's right. It's just me. It's just me.
Yeah. For once, it's just you.
I mean, I am the tank, so this is good.
I just feel like every fight, you're the only one who doesn't get hit.
Right?
Presented as the big scary to these
For
two,
once-
he's gonna get focused.
For once, Feff recognizes me as a tank, and
The respect has been
There's
earned.
a bit of attention on Eshna now, having cast.
I will attempt to cast Spirit Shroud.
Is this a thing where people can do guidance?
Spirit Shroud goes off.
Yep, Spirit Track goes off.
All right, and I guess I'll. Don't know where Boyo is, so I'll chill for now. Everyone's in my bubble, right? Everyone's within the 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll hang out for now.
Is this the one where we start our turn and we get temp HP? Or no?
Wait, what?
Is this the
Oh.
move that we get the temp HP from or no?
Yeah, at the end of your
Okay.
turn, yeah, you get the temp HP. All right, that's my turn.
All right. Levy, you're up.
Okay. So, since we can't see the one I have Hex on, I'm gonna do a risky move, and I believe I have to drop the concentration on that one in order to do another spell of concentration. So, I'm going to do that. Right? Yes.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay. And I want to cast Witch Bolt.
Okay. On the one that's in the front or the one that's in the back? You
I
can't see the
can't
one in
see-
the front, so
Then the one in the back.
sorry.
No, you're good. I was like, wait, I can see him? I have the power? No.
Okay,
Actually-
Witch Bolt.
Sorry, hang on. No, that won't matter. I might do that afterwards. Yes, Witch Bolt. Back on that shenanigan.
Okay.
So I roll. I got 19 plus 6.
That hits.
Okay, finally. I tried to use this like one time before and it like didn't work and I was like, never again. All right, so her eyes are gonna go into that almost like pure light state as electricity starts sprinkling off of her, and she's just gonna point and lightning bolts.
There's a moment of like, oh shit.
I didn't even pull out the D12s because I didn't think it was gonna work. Sorry guys, one moment. I haven't used a D12 this time around. And it's a U, and a U, and a U. 19 plus 3, 22. 22 damage.
Okay.
And that was my action. And then for my bonus action. Nope, I can't do that. Eldritch Blast is only an action, yes. Okay. We're gonna go under bonus action. Are cantrips? Can you just do any of them as bonus action, or?
No,
No.
they gotta
No,
specify
right?
what they are. It'll
Yeah,
say
yeah,
on
that's
the
what I
thing, a
thought.
little 1A or a 1B, which is what I should have been looking at for the create bonfire.
Oh yeah, all of them are one action.
Not a lot of cantrips are bonus action.
Oh no, but if I cast, if I use, what is it? Where is it? I'm gonna change it to a bonus action
Ah,
with my sorcery points.
nice,
Ayo.
nice.
That is the thing in which I am going to do. And I am going to cast
Right in the does.
Eldritch Blast, and both of them are going on the one dude
The one you
because
can
I can't
see.
see the other guy.
Alright, roll the
Yeah,
hit.
Don't we have 3 now?
there's
Or is
3
it
guys.
No, there's only two.
No,
dudes.
3 blasts.
Oh.
We'd get
I don't know. I have
3.
3 now. So
Yeah.
I've assumed you
Oh
had also
no,
had 3.
you're right.
You do. It's based on level, not
Yeah,
not
so you
class
have 3.
level.
3 of them. More chances for success. Now I have to find another D20. There we go. One of those is a natural 20.
Nice. Nice.
Heyo.
The other ones all miss.
Oh,
But one made it.
Roll your damage.
I was
The
doing
one you
to
did get,
dodge
you
it
made it
away.
count.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least one of them, right? That's all we really need.
and then you
I
get
mean,
the
we
bonuses from Hex, right?
No, I had to drop it to
Oh.
do the other one. 6.
6, very good.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a critical hit.
Did you roll double?
No, only one landed.
Right, but it was a
Right.
critical hit.
It's a critical
so
hit.
it's 2d10.
Oh! No, I did not. So we got 6. And 9.
Okay, very good.
Yay!
Nice.
Good to know.
There you go.
From the one that currently has the electricity on him is going to go. There's 2 clerics. He didn't say there'd be 2 clerics. And he's gonna reach out and also cast Force Cage on Anarian.
No!
Oh, that's hilarious.
Burning a subtle cast because he doesn't know if anyone has
Counterspell.
counterspell, but you know it's the only other person it could be. Which burns a sword point, and as a bonus action, is going to dart forward and swing with the polearm master as a bonus action.
Does he leave my Is he leaving my range? You said he was right next to me.
Oh yeah, you get a swing.
Yes. Great. I'm going to use my moon sickle.
Oh god.
Hiya. I miss.
No.
A 24 to hit, Levy.
Me?
Mhm.
Oh, well, yeah, that hits.
It's not much. It's 4 damage.
You got 17 temp HP last turn at the end of your turn.
Ah!
Nice.
Oh, and I wanted to yell something at the end of my round.
Sure.
Or at the end of my turn. I'm gonna yell to 7. Your next arrow, aim it at me!
Dorky, did you grab Hellish Rebuke by any chance?
I have it.
Why don't you use your reaction and Hellish Rebuke him?
Well, that's not nearly as cool. Yeah, no.
Rebuke the heck out of that guy.
Rebuke the heck out of him.
I just want it noted that there's just like this big box, and then there's just 2 spectral wings just kind of like poking out, just like me.
So, Hellish Flame is the creature. So I'm doing a 4d10.
Nice.
It's 4d10.
Eshna's turn.
Well, let her roll her damage.
Yeah, it's all good.
And you gotta make a dex save. For the Hellish Rebuke.
13.
No, plus 8. 13 plus 8. You the math man.
21.
I get a plus
21.
8 to my
No.
to my dex save?
No,
I was
the
still
13
adding.
was his Dorky. The 13 was for his dex save for your attack, because he had to roll a dex save. That was his roll,
Yeah,
not your
so
damage
what was
roll.
your
You
damage?
you also rolled 13,
Oh,
Plus
okay.
eight.
and then your other damage.
Plus 8,
Yeah.
so 21. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good.
You guys just said 13 at the same time and confused each other.
That's hilarious.
I had to say.
All right.
Okay,
Eshna with 7 on deck.
great. I'm going to look at the one that just disappeared. I'm like, all right, clever, and I'm gonna drop the Druid Moonbeam.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at the one that is still here, and I'm going to use one of my Warlock pack slots, and so my eyes are going to go bright white, and I'm going to cast Mind Spike.
Ooh.
And he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw for me, please.
19.
-3.
Oh,
Ah.
16.
You fail. And so you're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 psychic damage.
Okay.
And now, even if you go invisible, I will know where you are.
Damn it. All right.
And then I'm going to bonus action with my starry form. I'm going to draw my bow back, and I'm going to try and hit him.
Okay.
That'll be 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Awesome. That's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 radiant damage as beam of light shoots at him.
Nice.
And I will move to flank him if he's on Levy. So I'm going to move right behind him and
Okay. He's
be like,
got
you have
his-
boxes, we have girl power.
He's still got his reaction. No, he does not. Never mind. Okay. 7, having given no new orders, is going to shoot at Levy.
What?
No, yeah. Levy was like, shoot
Yeah.
me!
Oh.
You're muted. You're muted, lady.
I didn't say that because she said to use my reaction
So you would,
elsewhere.
so you didn't say it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, she said
That's fair.
that's less fun, but
Yeah, I
I,
remember.
will do that.
I remember that, but I never heard that I wouldn't have said it. I didn't catch that. Makes sense though. Makes sense. 2 shots, both miss, and that's the end of the round, and where we will be picking it up.
Wait, no, we all were like, we can do one more.
Yeah,
more
what did we're good.
Okay, we'll go one more. Works for me.
Can you do something,
Is that what
Anarian?
everyone? Is that what
Can you
everyone
do
agrees?
something?
You should
Oh, an Aryan
calm
can
down.
do something. Okay.
Okay.
'Cause I can't.
Top of the round with Pod.
Pod moves the sword 20 feet closer.
Okay.
What if you?
So
what
they're
if
probably
you
about 20 feet away.
die? That's magical, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't. I can't just cast anything to get out of the spell. I guess is what. What's your plan here, Levy? What do you want me to do?
You need a magical thing, so I don't know. Maybe the act of being revived is a magical, like, I don't know.
Oh no, I need some kind of teleportation. I just
Oh.
can't leave via non-magical means. But yeah, dimension door, misty step, all that stuff. I can't just walk out.
Oh.
And you can't cast spells into or out of it. It's just like that actual barrier.
The one in the front
Do you-
reappears. Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're good.
I got too many ideas.
How you doing, Anarian? Hanging in there?
I've got a plan. I don't know if it'll work.
Okay. Just glad that you're still in there despite being all ragey or whatever. Well, we gotta come up with a name for that form you got going on.
Yeah, we should. I mean, this is the first time I've been able to do it and actually have control. And all this is like super creepy, double overtones. Like,
Yeah. Dark Anarian.
sure.
I know, very unoriginal, but like, hear me out.
Angel of death.
Darts forward.
We'll workshop it.
Comes out of invisibility, already swinging down with the arm blade on Anarian.
I'm inside the box.
Oh my god damn it. Sorry.
He wants to swing at my wing, he can, I guess. It'll just pass harmlessly through it.
No, let him swing at the box.
Yeah, no, it's too late. You can't take it back now. He's in the box. Banish the box. Do it, please.
Levy,
No.
from behind you, the blade tries to swing on you with a 18 to hit.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
This isn't funny anymore.
You take 8 damage and smite, banishing smite. That is what's your HP at?
100% with 13 minus 8 HP.
What's the number?
80 out of 80 with 5 10.
Oh,
Did I
no.
answer the question or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the question is he use power word kill or not?
Currently on a banishing smite. You are not banished, but you do take 5d10 force damage.
Well, no, it's the damage is dealt, and then you determine whether or not the banishment happens.
Oh, tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she's brought below 50 hit points, which is very possible, she'd be doing a blip.
Jake, you can tell him that later, yeah? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, we've already been over it once. I don't
Yeah.
know.
He read it out earlier.
Ooh, that's 4 max rolls.
Oh,
42
Yeah.
damage.
Oh.
42?
42 force damage on top of the weapon damage.
43.
Eshna, you watch as the long blade pops out of from between Levy's ribs, and then she disappears.
okay.
Oh no.
Levy, you find yourself in just kind of this void in space. You can breathe, and you hear some disturbing noises, but you can't see anything.
Oh.
All right, that brings us to Anarian.
Fun times. Let me just double check if this is an action or bonus action. Oh, that's an action. Okay. Bonus action, Misty Step.
Misty Step. All right, you're gonna need a Wisdom save.
Bet. DC?
DC is 19.
Advantage, plus 10. 26.
26. You managed to escape the force cage.
So I, like, the wings wrench themselves inside the box completely.
Okay.
And then you just hear a little VoIP. And right behind Boyo, I come out, spin, wings unfurl again. Maximum spooky.
Oh.
Did you think this would be easy? And then the flail comes down. The rocks, meteors connecting the star that is the mace head. And I swing it down. I will attempt to attack. Spirit Shroud is still going.
Shield.
I mean, yeah, we'll see if that saves him. It may not.
Shield reaction spell. Plus 5 to AC.
Oof.
What does that bring his total?
25.
27.
Oh! You watch as he puts up a magical shield, the symbol of death, churning out before you, and you just go right through it.
As the mace, the star, gets closer, there's intertwining black and white, or like a blue-white light, tinged with tendrils of darkness as both Amora and Despair curl around it, and it smacks into it, shattering
the first look
pieces of
genuine
arcane,
shock,
you know, whatever.
briefly appears on the face before the face.
And then, yeah, bang. So that's going to be 4d8 and 4d6.
God darn it. Transported to a different campaign. Yeah, she pops up in Void Scourge. Ah!
She shows up in Windfall on Thursday.
Yeah, right? Just starts lecturing everyone, just being
Is
like,
that
why is
literally a
everyone
minute
so
and just
dusty?
boop?
You're all gross here.
Why is it so hot and sandy?
God.
They're like, you're blue. You're melting.
So that's going to be 54 radiant damage.
Oof, he's bloodied.
And he cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn. And his movement speed is slowed by 10
good.
feet.
So good.
And I get 18 temp HP.
All right, Levy, it's your turn. You can't do anything.
Can I try and call on, I don't know, something?
Sure. What you calling on?
I'm gonna pray.
To who?
Dear Anarian and Pod's God.
Just a miss? Okay. Make a religion check.
Dear Miss Amiss. Mrs. Amiss.
Seem to
Mr.
miss.
Amiss. A religion
It's been a fortnight since I last wrote to you.
I hope this missive finds you well.
But as I am floating in the abyss, I thought now would be a good time to reconnect.
I got
Please
18.
Audra, clip that. 18 on the religion check?
18, yeah.
Do you remember the name of the little angel that appeared earlier?
Oh, it started
That
with
was
an
like-
S, and it was silly.
Oh, man.
I think it began with an S, but we pronounced it with a T anyway.
Oh,
I don't
yes.
remember.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't know, it was like Spot or
Are
something.
you sure it wasn't just... Oh, Patisse. Right, Patisse? No?
Sure.
I like the name, sure.
It's
Not the one that
familiar.
I talked to. The one that
No.
I talked to had a very simple name because I made a comment of like, that's okay for a celestial. I thought you
it
would
was
have
Simon.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you guys
T.
called him
Simon.
Something
Timon.
like that.
Yeah.
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 All right,
T.
Simon
silent.
appears before you. Hey.
Uh,
Huh.
Oh, it worked.
Why are you in the void? This is a horrible, terrible place to be. There's like giant tentacle stuff all over the. What are you doing?
Can you?
No. All right, moving forward to.
Go help Pod and Anarian then.
I'm all the way over here now, guys.
You're useless. That's why I'm not religious.
Hey, whoa, hey.
What are you doing? You're lecturing
man.
me. That's all I'm getting. No.
He's about to, yeah. Worst minute of your
great.
life.
Eshna, intelligence saving throw of 19 as the psychic lance is formed.
15, 16, 17, 18. 18!
18 is not 19.
Damn it. You said it was psychic?
Yep, psychic damage. Come down the line.
I'm resistant,
76.
at least.
Oh, nice. You'll be taking half.
Yay.
Of 76?
7
Of 7?
D6.
Wow, my
D6.
ears are not working.
I
I
did
mean,
the same thing
technically, it
earlier
is
with
the
Jake.
same.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I was right.
The point is,
We're
I
glad
was
that you
Please be
weren't.
wrong.
Some low rolls.
We like to hear it.
Yes. I wish I had my reaction, but I do not.
I have mine. You want it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Just-
Pass
just-
it on through the box.
Just
You take half of 24 psychic damage, and you are incapacitated until the beginning of this dude's next turn.
What?
oof.
What?
It'd be like that. These are
What's
shut
24?
down. These are shut down mages.
I had such
Yeah.
a good move next.
Was 24 half?
Yeah,
Was
12.
that the half?
24 down to 12.
Oh.
7 is not about this. He's not about this at all. And he goes, I'm gonna get help. I'm gonna help. I'll be he's gonna run, but not before shooting his 2 shots.
Yeah, get him!
One hit.
Heck with.
One
Hey!
hit. 7, let's go.
For 7 damage by 7. Was
Yeah.
To kill him. Oh.
Let's fucking go. I rolled a 6 plus 1.
it? Nice.
Yay. Okay, 7 damage.
It's Destiny. He auto dies.
Oh no.
I don't make the rules.
If we get a third
he,
7, he ascends.
He just one shots the boyo and
And that
I
is
don't
the end
make
of the
the
round.
rules. I just make them up.
And that is the end of the round where we will be picking up next.
go
episode.
talk to Cost and see if our wizard friend is here.
Yeah.
We need wizard people.
Chat-
Orange towel, lots of pockets, please.
Okay, okay. He starts just screaming, just hollering, "Alarm! Assassins! Alarm!"
Yeah, I'm sure that's really gonna help us. So I can't wait for the whole
You're
sound to
supposed
really
to
help
yell
us.
fire.
Fire!
Yeah.
Fire! God, fire!
They only help you if it's fire.
It's
Yeah.
true, actually. Okay. Everyone stick around. We are going to be doing a raid. So stick around for that. But thank you so much for being here. I'm very excited to be picking up where we leave off here. It's a bit of a sticky situation, but Anarian has very much tipped the balances by escaping the Force Cage prison. Hopefully Levy does not get too bored in the astral in space. Phantom, you're coming in at a weird time. We're just wrapping up. I'm Sir Feffers. Thank you for coming in. If you want to get caught up on these phenomenal episodes of the 3 different campaigns we have weekly, head over to the Jake and Pfeffers YouTube channel. And if you want to see some of the visuals that we use and utilize throughout the campaign, as well as join our community, head over to the Discord. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome over there in the Discord. That's kind of it for me. I will see some of y'all, George for one, over at the Convergence that's coming up. Quincy rented out the Evermore Park for a real fun event. I believe there's still a few tickets available. You should definitely go check that out. That's it for me. Let me yuck it over to Anarian, aka Critfail Jake.
Hello, I am Critfail Jake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram and newly Twitter and all that. I play Narian. who's a tank healer / damage. He does. I don't know what he does.
Got a lot of hats.
Yeah, he just kind of doesn't like getting counterspelled. That's stupid and wrong on fundamental level. But Misty stepping out of a force cage and smacking someone for like 50-something damage feels excellent. So it all evens out. Check out the YouTube, Jake and Feffers, for past episodes, catch up, and also Windfall and Void Scourge are there, which are hilarious. Stay tuned for information on Lord of the Rings campaign that's happening in the summer. I don't know anything about it yet, but as soon as I know, you'll know. And Dorky.
Hi, everybody. I'm stuck in space with an angel who is not helping. I play Levy, stuck in space. I hate it here.
It's a
all
ton.
I can think of is just Lavina in space.
He's gonna be just
And
like,
it's just her.
yeah, I'm floating, right? So she's gonna be like practicing flips and stuff, like through and holding on to that angel, so he can't leave. If he's saying there's scary things, you ain't leaving. We go through this together now.
All right,
I will
Jeff,
get something.
Man.
at some point in Void Scourge, that party will have to fly through space at some point and just see off in the distance some angel and some floating person just chilling in the void. It's like, what is that? And then no context of what to them, anything, just
Real
like,
fast.
just like, what was that? Just
I'm sure it was nothing. Help me! Yeah, with that, Tyler, you haven't gone? Yeah, Taylor.
Hi everyone, I'm Tyler and Tracy, and and it's so nice to be here with all y'all. I play as
it was close to spitting my drink everywhere.
I play Esna, and she right now has had the equivalent of so ready to go into a mother bear rage, and one of them went shh, and she's so mad.
The audacity.
So mad. First off, they were not charmed by her. Now she cannot rage. They have made Levy disappear. She is upset. And I'm ready to beat them into the ground. Stuff for me. Check out heinefall.com for the LARP stuff that I run. We're doing something real interesting. I'm running a text role play for the players who have been to a game. And I am taking the text role play that they have made, and I have been reading it in the forms of like audio stories and putting them on YouTube called
cool.
Tales of the Mists. So if you want to check those out, if you like podcasts or just listening to interesting fantasy stories, there's a group of players in the known world trying to figure out what the heck is going on, where King Arthur is, and how to solve magic. I will pass it off to GoodGriefGeorge.
What? He's here. It's ridiculous. Guy owes me $5. Hi, I'm GoodGriefGeorge. You can follow me on all the things, mostly Instagram and here. But yeah, I'm playing Pod. Pod's twiddling their thumbs. To be 100% honest, I was seriously, before combat started, I was seriously going to be like, all right, well, I guess I'm just going to go follow these guys, because I kind of did screw the guy. Like, I could probably find a way out of it after I deal with it, but like, let's see what happens. And then the charm, and I was like, all right, well, guess we're doing this. So good times. I'm glad I prepped spiritual weapon this time around and then cast it, so I have a little bit of combat still that I can help with, but things are not looking great for the party. Really hope my best friend shows up to help with the magics, but I mean, really either way, with the invisible guy being the one that controls my force cage, there's nothing anyone can do. So, well,
he's not invisible anymore, and I smacked him for 66 damage. So,
oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. All right, well, I guess we'll see what happens next time.
All right, everybody pile into this raid. We're gonna go kick it. Ivy is DMing over on Dice Cream Sandwich, which is amazing. Go show them some love and have a fantastic rest of your week. I'll see you on Thursday for Windfall. Everyone say bye obnoxiously. Bye!
Bye. 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 Bye.
I didn't say goodbye wholesomely.
See
That was so
y'all later.
wholesome.